Okay, so like Kick should already be there, right?
For sure.
Okay, we got one viewer. Is that you?
I'm not watching yet.
Yeah, we always got one viewer. Oh, interesting. I always try to change the settings for our live, but I never remember how to.
What do you mean by that?
Because this isn't episode number 70, you know.
Right.
So, that's you today. We're gonna try to edit this.
There you go.
Sorry, guys. This is not a well-oiled machine. If you couldn't notice, Wild West.
You did right. 71, not 7I. Yeah, my brain.
And then
We are live.
I know. And then, what about YouTube? How about YouTube? Okay, cool. Thank you guys for showing up on YouTube. We try our best. We try to give you the best show we could possibly give you. Okay.
Welcome to the podcast.
I'm going to get you onto this one. Okay?
What do you...
Like this. So, like, when you show... Just so you can see this. I'm looking at the small screen. I'm good.
All right.
Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
Wonderful. How are you doing, Kahaya?
Living the dream.
That's wonderful. What's that mean? You always say that, but like, what's the dream to you? I mean, maybe you could start with that concoction of a drink that you have.
You want me to go into that?
What is it?
It's like veggies and fruits blended up with some plant-based protein powder.
Plant-based protein powder. What do you use? What plant? Is it just like a concoction, like
probably.
Some beans and like some sprouts?
I'm pretty sure it's soy-based.
Okay.
And then it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of veggies, a lot of fruits. Mm-hmm. Like, there's cherries, blueberries, strawberries, kale, spinach, cucumbers, green peppers, a lot of shit. Apples, bananas.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Do you feel healthier?
I do. I feel more alive.
That's wonderful, actually. That's cool. Okay.
Whenever I do eat, like this has replaced my breakfast and my lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So now whenever I eat like a pizza, I feel like straight crap.
Sure.
And it's like conditioning me to eat healthy just by not enjoying the foods that are not good for you anymore.
Right. That's totally fair. Like, what food has like caused you the most pain because of this, like, that like gut transition?
I haven't messed around with a lot of stuff, but I think that pizza definitely kills. Like cheese, fried stuff, things of that nature.
Is it because it's like the most greasy, or is it just because it's like pizza? Like, what kind of pizza are you going for?
I had the pizza pretzel at Sam's Club. Okay. I think it is just because it's greasy and fucking cheesy.
That's the worst pizza example.
It's bussin', dude. Pretzel pizza, like toppings on it, pepperoni pizza toppings on it. Fire concept.
Okay. I've never had it before, actually. I'm just hating on it. I just kind of figured I've heard of people go to Sam's Club just for their pizza, but like,
their pizza is so trash. It's
really.
I like the pizza pretzel. I know Costco. It's like a big thing to go for like their pizza and their what I don't know what it's called, like the cheese stick, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
You should look up a video. It's called "We're Costco Guys." That shit's hilarious. This is dad and son wholesome moment going to Costco.
Sure. Oh shit.
They're like, we're Costco guys. Of course we're coming here for the pizza. We're Costco guys. Yeah.
Is it this? Do you want this one?
For sure.
Okay.
We're Costco guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
We're Costco guys. Of course we had to try the new double chunk chocolate cookie.
We're Costco guys. Of course we have to try out the furniture.
We're Costco guys. Of course we work out with the
This is actually really wholesome, you know?
We're Costco guys. What the heck is this thing?
We're Costco guys. Of course we look at every TV in the place every time we come in.
We're Costco guys. Of course we get the sample even though we bought the thing the last 3 times we were here.
We're Costco guys. Of course we cool off in the milk fridge.
We're Costco guys.
This is a lot.
Good. I can't do it anymore.
I didn't know it was that long.
I didn't know it was this deep either. Like, after about 3 of them, I'm like, I get it.
Right.
I get it. But like that's
People
endearing,
be
you know?
memeing the fuck out of them. They're like,
Why?
we're Costco guys. Of course you get the chocolate double chunk cookie. Like, that's insane.
I don't even understand, but okay. Yeah.
The memes.
Yeah, sure.
The memes go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been, Mr. Preston? How's it going?
You know, I'm doing well. Just been working a lot, you know. Been driving a lot. And
Heard the legends.
driving is like, oh my gosh, especially like if you drive all day. I just like been on the highway all like for most of my work days, and it's like, oof, it's tough. And I just feel dumber.
No way.
I feel like my brain cells just die after doing a task, the same task for 8 hours straight, you know? And it's just like, yeah. But, you know, besides that, I've been pretty good, honestly. Like, been going to physical therapy for my ankle.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. And
Are
like,
they lifesavers?
I would say that they give me this wrap that goes around my ankle, and it's like a temporary wrap, but like it's still like waterproof and all that shit. And it's been improving my ankle. Like when I wake up in the morning, I don't hobble. Like
Fair.
I've been hobbling a lot because my ankle is so bad, and it's
Not good.
and it's like not good for my leg either, because I feel like my knee's going a little weird because I'm like trying to like figure out how not to put as much pressure on my ankle. And so yeah, I'm just like I'm trying to like work through that. But honestly, like I'm really hoping that like if I go through this physical therapy, and it's August right now, you know, it's like mid-August, was it the 17th? And if I like, I don't know, get okay by September, where I can have like I can move around and I can actually walk and I actually can like do weights again with my ankle, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'm trying to play basketball, dude. Oh my god, like I used to play so much basketball, and now that I can't play basketball, I'm like, I mean, I can do push-ups, but that's the only workout I can do. And so it's like I've been really bugged out recently, because like I was doing some crazy ass workouts. Like I was doing a wild warm up, you know, like 100 push-ups, 100 body weight squats, then doing like 25 pull-ups, and then doing like a mile on the bike, stretching, and then going into my workout. And so not being able to do that anymore, it's just like bummer. Like that's just such a bummer.
Fair.
Such a bummer.
That sucks.
I know. And I'm like, I got so much energy all the time. It's like it's so sad. So like I'm trying to like make sure that I can like rehab my ankle.
Man, do you think it's gonna work?
I really hope so. Like
are they giving you like stretches or
Yeah.
like exercises?
they're giving me exercises, but I know that like those aren't miracles. You know,
Fair.
I know what a workout is. Like I know what a stretch is. And so like stretching of course helps, but like it's it only can do so much, you know?
Right.
And so like, and I'm doing them. Do not get me wrong. I'm doing the ABCs with my ankle, and I'm like trying to like, or I'm doing like almost like a half kneel, like to
Right.
move my ankle just a little bit forward, and like they're kind of squirrely workouts. I'm also doing wall sits,
I see.
and so like, and then I have to balance on my ankle because like,
Damn.
and so like those things are interesting. And don't get me wrong, I mean they're very important, but like, you know, I used to do that shit anyways, and so it's like,
Right.
if I do them, I don't really think I'll help my ankle. I think it'll hurt my ankle. And so I'm just like, you know, is this really, I don't know. And I'm trying not to question them. I'm really trying not to question them. But like their workouts are like kind of questionable. And so it's
I
like,
would question them, like, how is this improving my condition? Like,
yeah.
just to understand it all, like
Mhm.
understand what workouts you should probably prioritize. That's what I was doing for my back. Like I really wanted to know, like,
Right.
what
Mhm.
workouts and stretches are really going to be crucial. Which ones do I 100% have to get in every day?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
or even how many times am I doing it throughout the day?
Mhm.
Things of that nature.
Yeah.
Dude, I felt like when I went to physical therapy, I felt like a little bitch because
Mhm.
like I saw some 80-year-old person doing more like on a certain stretch or exercise than I could even like fathom doing.
Mhm.
Like it's just super simple shit, like step up these stairs with fucking 10-pound weights,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, fuck, I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking weak. This is insane.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did I get this weak?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I get it. Like, you're injured in that area, so of course.
Right.
But like, do you have that feeling sometimes? Like, you're weak in some area. with
For
your
sure.
ankle?
For
You're
sure.
like, this is crazy. I would never imagine that
Mm-hmm.
I was like this.
Right. I like see people now who like jog, and I'm
Right.
like, wow. Because like when I could jog, I wasn't like looking at somebody mesmerized
Right.
the fact that they can jog. I cannot run. I can barely fathom the idea of jogging. And so it's like I'm mesmerized by that. And also there was a couple months ago when my ankle was really bad. And I remember being like, I am such a bitch ass right now. Like, somebody could just come up to me like on the side of the road and just kick in my leg, and I would be like as
Dude.
helpless as Bambi. Yeah, I would be a worthless man at that moment. Like, if I
Right.
was with my girlfriend and she's gonna get robbed, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I'm worthless in those moments, and it's like, god damn, like I would like the ability to move. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Or
I
not
feel
just be immediately crippled by the most like juvenile kick.
Yep.
You know? Like, it won't take much for, this house of cards to fall,
Yep.
especially on this ankle. Like, what the fuck? And so it
Yeah.
scares the shit out of me, And like, I have never gotten physical therapy for my back, but I also feel like I have some major back issues.
Oh no.
And it's like, and I was able, when I only had one problem, I could nurse one problem.
Right.
Because I understand one problem, like one problem I can deal with. When I got multiple problems going on, I'm like, god damn, my body feels janky as hell right
Feeling
now.
old.
Like, yeah.
God damn.
And temporary.
Oh no. This is depressing.
I know.
Rest in peace.
Seriously.
No, I felt the same way 100%. Especially when my back is fucked up, I was like, damn, someone could literally just like push me the wrong way
Right.
or bump into me, and my whole shit's just gonna fucking snap.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be folded, straight folded.
Yeah.
I was like,
I know.
Jesus, the worst thing. I also like. I remember when we had that business class.
Mhm.
Like, that's when like my conditions really started, and I was slowly like losing mobility.
Mhm.
I could like barely walk to class. type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I was,
yeah.
like, limping and shit. I was like,
Right.
what the fuck? And then like I remember like progressing worse, like having digression?
Oh
I don't know if
yeah.
that's the word.
Mm-hmm.
To where like I was like, damn, I can't run. Fuck.
Yeah.
But when I got the ability to run again, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I never thought I was gonna be able to run again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really nice feeling to be able to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I've been, I don't want to say reckless, but like usually when I do sports or do a physical activity, I'm balls to the wall for no reason. I'm just like going hard. I'm redlining my body half the time, and I shouldn't be.
no.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to go for it. And I just like, I feel like when I nurse my ankle back to health and like I can somehow figure out like my back problems, I hope to God I'm like a little softer with it. You know what I mean?
Yellow on the shit.
I don't need to like go too crazy. I just need to be fit.
Right.
I just need to be able. I need to be able to like I need to be able to do extreme things when I need to.
Right.
Not not every day or when I want to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I hope I have some reverence with it.
I feel that.
Take it like as I'm getting older, I have to take it slower, which is
Dude,
so
you're
annoying.
Not even that fucking old.
But I
It's so
feel it
bad.
though, and it's
Yeah,
so crazy.
It's so sad.
This is what happens when physical labor happens. When you
Yeah,
do physical
I agree.
labor
I
jobs,
agree.
I'm 23, and I feel like that physical labor jobs have really done a toll on my body.
For sure.
And then not stretching.
Not stretching.
Not
is
stretching.
Not good.
If like, I think by law, physical labor jobs should give you a 5-minute warm up.
Right.
You know what I mean? A bare minimum. Pay warm up. And you have to do it. Like, you wash your hands.
Dude,
like-
my job I worked at Kroger at the
Mhm.
distribution center. We actually had like 20 minutes of stretching
Really?
before like we went into the job just because they had so many people getting injured.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
job.
yeah.
And it's a cold environment, so your muscles like tense up quicker.
Yeah.
So,
Was it paid stretching?
yeah, you got paid for it.
Cool.
For sure.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. I should have done that.
Yeah, but that job was just so tough
Mm-hmm.
on you. Like, no amount of stretching is gonna save you.
That's fair, but I think it's also like I know you don't fucking lift right.
Right, that's true.
You don't lift right.
And I didn't have any core
fucking using
strength
your
going
whole-
into it.
whole back end,
Right.
trying to lift 40 pounds. Like, come on,
Like,
dude.
I was fried for sure. Even thinking about doing that job. I was trying to be like a
when we were moving, you would like when you were moving to that new place that you have now,
Right.
and I was helping you, right? And you got a U-Haul, and like we're moving all your furniture. You were lifting your your dresser,
Yep. That shit
your
was heavy as
dresser.
fuck. God damn.
lifting it so whack. You don't even move your legs. I'm sorry, I just had to.
I totally understand. It is my fault. I do put myself in these situations very often. Very too often.
Too often, man.
Yeah. I wanted to work at Kroger and be like a refrigeration technician.
Mm-hmm.
Did not want to be a picker-upper guy.
Yeah, sure. Makes sense. Is that actually like a big deal? Like,
Being a refrigeration
Yeah,
technician?
yeah.
I think so. They pay pretty well.
okay.
You get to... I don't know. It seems like it's the I hate to say it, the bitch version of chemical engineering. In a
Okay.
way, like you're monitoring the system.
Mm-hmm. You're a technician, not a
Yeah.
researcher.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, but I think that if I had that experience, it
Mhm.
would play in hand with what I'm going for in school,
Okay.
and it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I get paid well.
Mhm.
It's really leisure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unless they make you do like other technician stuff, you're only monitoring refrigeration. Like, it shouldn't
Okay.
change that much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah, there's no like upgrades to the system anymore, right? I mean,
There could be, but like,
sure.
they'll teach you. Like, they'll have an engineer come down and show you how it's done before you're
Mhm.
responsible for doing it by yourself or something. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Are you only making sure like the proper like and the machine or the mechanism is working, or are you like doing the installation as well?
I think they would want you to do a little bit of installation as well
Okay.
eventually.
Yeah.
If you're working at a place that's been there for like 10 years.
You're not. What installation are you doing? Unless
Yeah.
you're like remodeling.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Really, that's what you would want to do? You're just gonna.
As like a college job, I wouldn't mind it.
Okay.
As a career, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Maybe you could just like, do the best fridges in America, Kahaya.
Be working at GE.
Yeah, you're just
Did
like
you know that they split up? Like GE Aerospace and GE Applications is like
two
yeah.
different businesses.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy. They had like beef. It's weird.
Oh, really? They
I
had
think
beef.
They had beef.
Interesting.
I've never heard one of the other people from either side of the company talk good about each other.
That's funny.
It's weird.
That's really funny. Okay, why?
It's kind of like the U.S. Air Force guys talk shit about the Army guys, talk
Mhm.
shit about the Navy guys.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's like that.
I didn't.
No.
Why does that come to mind?
It's just the way of the law.
Sure.
Does that make sense? Or it's like firefighters and policemen.
I guess. Sure. They kind of seem like they get along, but like I get it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Twix left and right, you know.
Yeah, type
that's,
shit.
that's what
Apple versus Samsung. type
Yeah.
shit. You guys both make phones. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Samsung makes a lot of the Apple phones.
the
The
parts in
screens.
there.
Yeah. A lot of this. I don't know actually.
That's like how BMW makes a lot of parts for Toyota nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Especially the Supra. Supra is
Mhm.
like damn near a BMW.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
The new ones.
Mm-hmm. I've been really drooling over some cars recently.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you looking at nowadays?
What am I personally looking at? Nothing.
Fair.
Like I don't even want to like tantalize over trying to buy a car
Fair.
because like there's so many options and I don't have the time or the room to dream. But like I did watch Fast and Furious last night,
I
number
see.
2, And it's just like I used to be so into cars when I was younger. Like I was
Right.
like loving. Or I watched all of Top Gear, you know, and I was always on like cars.com and KBB because like when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, I'm like, what's going to be my first car, you know?
Right.
Like I got time, I'm bored. Why don't I look up what I should save up for? And so like back you know, I don't know, like a decade ago, I was really interested in getting like a Subaru Impreza or like
I see.
a GTI or a Golf GTI, like a Volkswagen.
My car's damn near the same as a Golf GTI.
What your Audi?
Yeah, the TT. They have,
Really?
like a lot of the same parts and whatnot.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to just love the Golfs because there's like there's like a particular model. I think it's. I want to look up if I can. I was seeing these things for like $8K, and I was like, dude, $8,000 for a Golf GTI. Say, I think it was a 13. Yeah, it was these. And they're just like, you know, they're like a cheap car. It's a Volkswagen. They're supposed to be nice, you know. And it was like easy to put. It was just like it always was portrayed that these were easy to like upgrade. And I liked the wheels. I was
see.
so picky on wheels. And like I wanted something small, like for my first car. Like what do I need a big car for? But
That's fair. Oh, let me go the reactions so you can see.
oh yeah. Sorry guys if you guys didn't see that. But you know, just like these cars. And like obviously this is not this isn't a very manly car, but it's like, you know, I didn't need something crazy. And
I saw one of those today type shit.
Did you?
Yeah.
And these were cheap, you know. These were like I mean, these are expensive, but like when it was I don't know, when it was 10 years ago, they were about like, you know, 8, 9, 10K.
Fair.
And that's not too bad.
Dude, I was looking at a Ford Ranger Sport. I think it was a 07, and it was 12 grand.
12
and it
grand?
had 40,000 miles.
Wow, these are 40,000?
Yeah.
Ooh, did it sit?
What do you mean by that?
Sounds like that truck sat in a lot or a parking lot or in a garage,
yeah,
you know?
something like that.
Something
yeah, for
happened.
Sure. So it wasn't getting driven.
Yeah. Are you still thinking about getting that truck?
Someone bought it, so I'm salty as fuck now.
Yeah. Are you still driving around? What you got, like Camry? Got
Yeah,
Camry?
I got my uncle's Camry right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now. I
Cool.
need to get the TT back for sure.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't been driving that thing. Yeah.
60,000 miles on it.
What's wrong with it?
I need to get tagged, so I could drive it.
But that, you know.
It's illegal. Yeah. Definitely get those. I have to pay taxes on it still. It's like $1,000.
Jesus Christ.
So I want to pay my school first, and that's $6,000. Like I have the money to pay it off now.
But you
I
can't.
need to pay my school first. So
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
sad.
That's fair. Is there anything you want to do to your TT?
I want to get rid of it. I want to get an S4, but I can't afford it.
An Audi S4?
They're like 20 grand.
Why do you want
that?
Why do you want an S4?
Dude, they're just such nice cars. I can't
Really?
I can't even decide. Like
What year?
maybe a.
Like a 10? Like a 12?
I'm looking at 01. I'm crazy. I'm such a crazy guy.
These are cool though. These are actually really cool cars. I forgot about these things.
That's literally what I want. But it's like 20 grand for one that has like under 100,000 miles. And then like you have to decide, do you want the V8? Do you want the V6? Like V8s are.
You probably want the V6 to be honest.
Right.
Do you think the V8 lasted 20 years? Come on.
No.
You really come on. Like I think the V6 would last a little bit longer. Maybe
Dude, the maintenance cost on the V8 is insane.
Yeah.
Even just
Does it
the
got
way
a
it's
turbo?
built. I think it's supercharged. It might be supercharged.
Okay, so it's got a supercharger. Oh, it's got a little whine to it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Interesting.
I think on their more bigger engines they do the supercharger, and then on the
Huh.
like the Audi A4 and the TT they do the turbos.
Yeah. So
No,
why do you want to get rid of your Audi so bad?
I don't want a coupe. I want a stand. That's what it is.
Is it? Okay.
But then I think to myself,
I think you're being too picky though, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
You haven't even driven that car and you're trying to get rid of it immediately?
Right.
Like I think you should sit on this one. I think you should sit in the car.
Yeah.
You know? Like
I love it for sure. But
because like you've been driving a fucking, no offense, but like not, You haven't been driving the Audi TT. You've been driving
Right.
like something else. You know, the
Yeah.
Camry's not that sporty. You
That's
know,
very true.
you should like. I don't know.
Dude, I miss being able to like go fast super
Mhm.
quickly and shit on the
Yeah.
highway and whatnot. So
yeah,
nice.
it's so nice, isn't it?
It's
I feel
really nice.
safer.
I agree because like
You
you,
know?
can position yourself anywhere you want at any time.
At any time. Yeah. Like I've driven like a few nice cars here and there, and like I just feel infinitely safer. You know, like I'm driving a Wrangler, and my Jeep Wrangler is just fucking. It's so not sporty. It's not a highway car.
Fair.
You know, and most of our lives are on highways in in America. Like
Right.
it's hard to get away from driving on the highway. So I just feel so unsafe. And like when I drive a nice car, you can like just go around everybody. You can like just find like the empty gaps in the highway too. Like that's it's so great.
Fair.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Do you have any banging clips?
I do actually. I do. I have many. I don't know what I want to go on first, but we're gonna figure that one out.
I'm reading some comments.
Yeah. Is there a lot of them?
There's a couple.
Okay.
We got. I assume this is Spanish, Hispanic of
Okay.
Hispanic descent. Juan Thornton
Okay.
says hi.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my gosh! Someone named L said, "Congratulations on your recent gum reconstruction surgery. I pray you make a fast and speedy recovery."
Man, that's rude. Don't listen to that one, guy.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. How do you know it's me? How do you know it's me? No, I'm drunk. And then someone said, "You need some beef in your mouth." Oh, he's hating on my fucking drink.
Okay. Oh, this is a clip, by the way, of a guy on a motorcycle. I've also been fantasizing about motorcycles, just about how
Death
like easy.
machines.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're not great.
Organ
but, like,
donor guy. Dude, this looks like my old fucking neighborhood. What the
Really?
fuck? This looks like fucking Inglewood, Ohio. Dude, that's so weird.
Yeah,
Dude,
you know,
this dead ass looks dead on.
does it really?
Yeah,
Mm.
so weird.
It's interesting. He's got his phone strapped right there.
Where do you? Is this a guy like in Ohio?
Dude, I have no clue. Yeah. So, what do you think's about to happen?
Oh hell nah! Oh
yeah,
hell nah.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ!
And this is such a good. He's got the memes up. I don't know why, but that was such a good crash, though. Like he really handled that well.
I'm good.
How the fuck did he survive? That's insane.
I don't know.
Not dead.
And I've been so scared about deer hitting me recently because it's like, what do you do? You know, when you're going fast on a side road.
You're right. Even if you're going like
50.
yeah,
If
like
you're going 50, it's crazy.
yeah,
You
there's
know?
a lot of force going into your car. Your shit's gonna get dented up. for
Yeah.
sure.
And also you gotta duck. You gotta make sure you duck.
Yeah.
What if that deer goes up and like goes through your windshield and God forbid it's a buck and it impales you? Dude, that's a shitty way to go out.
That's
know?
terrible.
Then you're always the guy who died from a deer. And that's not
Damn.
that's
I
not
know
a
a couple
cool.
people that have been hit by deers for sure. but
Yeah.
cars just get fucked up.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. It's a scary one. I don't have a plan, but I hope I have enough like sense in me that I duck if I need to. But
Right.
yeah,
I don't. That's
he's lucky to survive. He's lucky to be walking right now.
right.
You
I don't know
know?
how he's doing it. This
I mean-
guy's like Superman right here.
If he imagine oh shit.
My bad.
No, you're good. Imagine if if that deer slammed into his leg and like twisted it.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
jeez.
Like that was enough force. He's going 80 miles per hour. You know. Yeah.
Golly,
yeah.
that is terrible.
Okay. So let me ask you this. I got a next clip of a barge.
Ooh,
Of
the
like
barges.
yeah. Well, maybe it's not a barge, but it's like what are those like those cargo ships?
Right.
So what does chlorine do to you?
Chlorine.
Yeah.
Chlorine's an oxidizer,
Okay.
so it does kill a lot of germs. I know that.
Go
I
under
know
your
that
screen.
it's.
Sorry.
Let me think. I feel like if you inhaled chlorine gas,
Mhm.
you'd probably pass out.
You pass out?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I think it could explode too, type shit.
Yeah.
I think it's flammable. I might be crazy on that.
Think it's flammable?
I think it might be.
Okay. Interesting.
I think that's about it. That's
Okay.
all I can think of.
Well, this clip is, when I watched this, I was like, I don't even know the ramifications of this. But apparently this is in Jordan.
Jordan, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Is that really chlorine?
Yeah.
Damn.
Supposedly. I mean, that's what the video says.
That looks more like ammonium.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you say that? Just because of the color?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. That's fair. But yeah, I don't,
I know there are a lot of gases that, like ammonium for sure, that's like that, and it makes a cloud. And I think it's literally called like a death cloud, to where any organics that it goes through like instantly kill it. Like you'll see.
What about you in that cloud?
You die in like a couple seconds. But if you're in water,
kills 12.
Yeah. If you're in water, it like neutralizes it.
Mm-hmm.
But
damn,
you're fucked. Like you'll see a cloud moving through the sky.
Oh,
and then it'll pass a tree, and you'll just see the tree die. Type shit.
In 2 seconds?
In a couple seconds, yeah.
You're kidding? Can we watch this?
Birds will fall and shit.
You're kidding?
Oh God.
Okay.
I don't think it's happened. Like that would be a catastrophe. Can't say it. Can't English it out.
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. There it
is. Okay, so what was ammonium?
Yeah. Ammonium kills bird.
Can you spell it for me? Ammonium.
I think it's. There you go.
Nitrate?
Nah, just be cloud. Ooh, maybe. Cloud.
Or kills. I don't really like that word, actually. We're just gonna.
Let's see it.
Man. I'm just trying to like.
You could see it on like a. Like there's a train video right
there.
there.
They keep saying it's chlorine. Is that just because like idiots don't know ammonium, or like me? I mean, I am an idiot.
Scroll up.
Sure. Like where?
The police one right there.
Right here?
Down.
This one.
No.
This one. Good. This one? Okay.
What does he mean by Mythbusters?
Oh, confirming and busting ammonium myths. Okay.
Let's see it.
Ammonium safety. All right.
Evidence 1222.
1222, go ahead.
2000s.
And 1222, I'll be 1023, this 1050. Looks like we might possibly have fire. I guess the smoke. Here's we got one victim down on the road, possibly one in the car. I'll be needing some assistance. What's the ETA on fire and ambulance?
1222 Uppingham.
Damn. He's just laid out. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
5 to 7 minutes.
This can't go on TikTok.
Yeah, sorry guys. That's tough. I hope that's not really a...
Did the cop just fall down?
I think the cop just fell down.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry guys. I think we just
Holy
showed
shit.
it. I think we just showed...
Oh, it was not real event.
The previous video was not a real event, although a recreation of the actual event. It does depict a very real possibility of any crash or, hazmat spill. All emergency responders are encouraged to remember the mistakes made in this video and do not repeat them. Okay, so that wasn't real, guys. I thought that was real. I know, that looked really...
Dude, that was convincing as well.
It looked really convincing. So we just watched something that duped the fuck out of us. Sorry about that, guys. But...
Jesus.
I mean, yeah, going back to this, some people were hurt, supposedly. So,
Yeah, chemicals are dangerous, man. You gotta be real careful with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gases especially.
Gases.
Yeah. Dangerous.
Yeah. I was gonna be lightning too. Like electricity. Like electricity's been really kind of weirded me out because what is... you touch your car all the time, but how do you... I always wonder, what stops somebody, what stops a crazy person with a little bit of knowledge and then just like kind of fuck around and like hotwire your car to like short out on any metal.
Right.
So like just like kind of fuck people over. I don't know. Like there's just so many things you can do to
Dude,
cars.
like, think about that just reminds me of fucking Breaking Bad. Think
Mm-hmm.
about Walter White, like all the fucking vicious things he did with his brain. Like there is a lot of the smart ass people in the world like could do some heinous ass horrible shit to people, but like thank God they don't.
I know. I was thinking about this too. Like I was parking in a parking lot and I like got out of my car and I saw somebody with their tire pump cap. Just
pump cap.
You know how like there's that black cap and like you
Right.
can unscrew it and then you can see the little nozzle where you can put air into your tire.
Right.
I could just like put my thumb out and just lower. I could just like flatten their tire in like a couple seconds flat. You know, if I had like a pen with me or if like I just use my keys. And it's like the fact that like we're just so vulnerable. Like our cars are so vulnerable to everything, and we just get in our car la da 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 da. You know, and it's like it's crazy how much pesky, mischievous things that don't happen to our car.
Right.
You know, I just
That's a good thing though.
It's
That's
a
a
great
good
thing.
thing.
We live in a good world, but like, you know, if I didn't like you, I could do a lot of weird things to your car, and it would
Or to you in general, just
Yeah.
to hinder you.
Yeah, absolutely,
It's pretty bad.
absolutely.
But
Yeah.
Someone touched my car, and I had a 9mm on me.
Stop. Get out of here. You won't even go to the range with me.
Yeah, right. But same concept. I'd beat someone's ass. You know what I mean? If they dared touch my car, I'd be pissed. I would not care.
Yeah. I want to see that actually. I want you to see post up. I want to see your big boy voice, you know?
Hey! Hey! God
That's
damn.
my car.
There you go.
Still gonna throw that out there.
Lego City. Welcome to Lego City. Oh no.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get you away from that topic. We're gonna go to this.
All right, what do you got
The
here
search
for us?
answers is on after
Holy
an explosion outside
shit.
Pittsburgh over the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
People and left
People
one
died, though,
in
unfortunately.
Oh,
critical
that's
condition.
terrible.
I know.
As the victims are identified, including this father and son, questions are being asked about the abandoned mine.
Some
underneath the
Costco
home
guys,
that
you know what I
blew up.
mean?
Here's
God
Stephen
damn
Fabian.
it.
Sorry. That's really
Holy
crazy,
shit.
though.
It's the terrifying moment a house explodes, raining debris on the entire neighborhood.
Fuck.
Isn't that
bruh.
crazy?
You
That's
can see the
insane.
flying wreckage
Knock
hitting
you off
this
your
house
shoes.
down the block and the screams of the terrified people inside.
Dude, that would be so loud. Every
The
car alarm's
devastating
going
blast
off.
could be heard across town at a ball field 2 miles away.
Wow.
hell was that?
And this is the chilling aftermath.
Oh my
A
God.
landscape
Almost
of
3
burned up
houses.
Cars and homes reduced to charred matchwood.
3 houses.
3 houses were destroyed. 11 more may have to be demolished.
11
It happened in
more.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
about
probably
20
destroys the
miles
structural
outside
integrity
of Pittsburgh, and that
Of all of 'em?
Also
Yeah.
happens to be my
Because they shifted
hometown.
off their foundation?
Sadly, 2 of those killed in the blast were friends of our family. They are Casey Clance, 38, and his 12-year-old son, Keegan, who were found dead in the wreckage of the house next door. Grieving
Yeah.
relatives.
Damn.
That sucks.
That's sad. Sorry to bum you out, guys,
Dude,
but like,
this is a bum episode.
I know. Wild Wild West, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Dude, what happened? Like, did they ever say what happened?
Oh, actually, I should pull that up. Yeah, sorry.
Issued this statement. Their smiles and laughter filled their families and friends'
you think they
hearts
go
with
into it?
joy that can never be
I hope so,
replaced.
because they should.
Firefighters heard bullets exploding in the burning wreckage. A survivor reportedly told them there was ammunition stored in the house that exploded. The cause of the blast is still a mystery.
Aw.
Many of the houses are built over an abandoned mine. There are also active natural gas wells about 300 yards away.
That's natural
Terrible.
gas wells and a mine underneath you. Come on, dude. My grandfather would always like show me around. He would just like we would just drive together all the time, and he would like point out the gas lines, and you're like, you should never put your fucking house anywhere close to these gas lines, because if they explode, they're creating a crater 100 feet wide. And so it's like, damn, you gotta I don't know. I don't know as a home buyer, you like check that shit out,
I
but
feel that.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
insane.
That's really yeah. You're going to go home and like check your what's that that service you can have all your electricity or all your electric and gas lines and your sewer lines like mapped out on your property.
Someone will come and map it out?
Yeah. It's
I've
like a
never heard that.
it's a service like before you dig. You know,
Before you build your house?
No, before you dig. Have you never seen those signs before?
No.
I'll look them up. I'll look it up. It's just like a.
That sounds insane. Golly, dude. I think that.
You never seen these before? 811.
Wow, no, I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's just like
Such an Ohio thing.
You think so? Is it really just an Ohio thing?
Ohio utility. Maybe it's just.
I think
using
that's
your
local.
geolocation.
Yeah, I think that's just a local thing. But, yeah, like, you know. I don't know if they will help you figure out if there's like a natural gas.
It's just crazy how much energy that had to like blow up the whole entire like house and 3 houses next door. Like that's so much energy. I cannot believe they didn't smell it. Like,
right?
Like how?
Well, actually, the thing is, if they add the smell.
Ooh, you're right.
They add
I've
the
heard
smell,
that.
and so I think it'll be smell-less if it's like really natural. If it's from the earth, I don't know if you would be able to smell it. But
Man, that makes me question. Like, man, is there natural gas
I know.
underneath my house?
Well, that's why you should have the CO2 meters.
CO2 meters. I
You
think
know?
I have some.
Or some like something else too. I think they're like maybe a CO2 meter, but also just like a air meter, like
Right.
an
Just
air
to tell you like what's in your air, see if there is a buildup in like methane gas
or just toxic
weird.
fumes,
Yeah.
right? Like you should. Yeah, I think that'd be a good route because like
sure.
I was thinking about like how would it happen? And it's like maybe you had a crack in your foundation, and the air started seeping into your basement, and your basement's closed.
And then there's one spark, like something falls, a fucking mouse drops a nail.
A timer goes off.
Right.
You know, like your phone pulls a little bit of electricity in the spark rate in the fuse box or I don't know. I don't fucking know anything really.
Right.
You know, like you having a fart and then having some static electricity.
Touch the doorknob.
Oh my god.
That'd be terrifying.
That's really scary. So like, yeah, I think I would want to get like an air
detector. I mean, I think an air purifier with like some like a chip that just tells you like what it's purifying and what is in your air.
But that's like, but you should also do like the before and after. Like the purifier is just like to improve your quality of life, but you should have a warning. If
I think some of them do like tell you like. I see what you're saying, like a extreme measure warning, like a alarm or something.
Yeah, like you have the sprinklers for a fire, but you also have the fire detector to tell you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, like that kind of like, that kind of logic.
It'd be fucked if you like you just plug in your like your natural gas detector. Mm-hmm. You just plug it in, and then you take it in your house. It starts going crazy. You're like, man, it must be defective or something. But it's not.
That's really, that's funny.
Terrible shit.
The other night, my fire or my smoke detector kept going off, and I was like, this fucking dick. And like, I have two smoke detectors right next to each other. So like, one really, we don't need two. You know, one's good enough. And so. Like, I was confident that it wasn't, like, anything bad in the air or, like, anything smoky. But then the next morning, I was like, you know, that was 4 a.m. when I made that decision.
Oh, no.
And I'm tired and I want to sleep, you know? Like, did I make and clearly I was still alive. So, like, I made the correct decision. But, I should. I don't know. And I live it, you know, Like, your house, you can get out of that burning building quickly. I can't get out of this place quickly. So, like... Yeah, I know. Those thoughts have lingered before, you know.
Right, I feel that, dude. I was thinking about my fucking foundation. Did you notice like stepping on it how like fucking uneven?
Spongy.
The floors? Yeah,
they're spongy ass floors. Yeah, I wouldn't do jumping jacks there.
Yeah, nothing.
You know?
Something that's not.
I was doing
happening.
push-ups and I heard the squeak. You
Yeah.
remember that? I heard the squeak doing those push-ups. So like, yeah, it's not a good. It's
Not a good sign.
It's not a good sign. But like, my last apartment was like that too.
I see.
You know, and like, it was fine. But
There's always that thought in the back of your head.
yeah,
that-
what if I fall in right now?
Yeah.
You know.
type shit.
What if I get like scarred the fuck up because I fall through the floor? Yeah.
I don't know.
You
like,
never like store anything downstairs? You never go downstairs? You could do your microgreens down there. You
I
could.
feel like it'd get so moldy down there and shit. Like there's.
Yeah, but you just have to have a dehumidifier and like a plastic.
I think I
space.
need a dehumidifier down there, like the industrial one.
Yeah.
Because like yesterday, it rained crazy hard in
Mhm.
Cincinnati,
Yeah.
and I can guarantee you some water got in, just maybe a little bit,
Right.
just maybe like some moisture through the air, like,
Right.
somehow.
That's why your floors are spongy, by the way.
So if I had a dehumidifier, an industrial one, I feel like that'd help.
Yeah.
My landlord's rich. I feel like they could afford it. Maybe I should take it up to them. Who knows?
Yeah. What? Just to have an industrial humidifier down there?
Yeah, like spend a couple bands on a dehumidifier
I don't even think you need to do that. You could probably just do $800.
type shit.
You know,
I
like a
don't
couple
know.
hundred. I mean, like my grandfather had like a couple of dehumidifiers, and like, you know, they're a couple $100, and then you just run a hose to a drain, and then you're done.
Right.
You
What
know?
would suck is like me having to be like, hey, can you send someone to come and check out the foundation? And I already know like, or like the structure.
And she already knows too.
Yeah.
She's taken one look at that house and knows what's up with that house.
Yeah. So
Anybody could walk through that
And know
first
shit's
door,
fucked.
the first door, and you're like, oh, that's a I wanted to say precursor, but like, you know, that's a foreshadowing of the rest of the house.
Yep.
Did you ever get the awning or like the sun cover, the rain cover on your side door?
Not bolted in. I mean, it's in.
Does it still like? Is
If
it
you
still?
hit it.
It's still rickety.
If you hit it.
That thing looks so scary.
Yeah.
It looks like you're gonna slice the shit out of yourself on your hand too.
Dude, all you gotta do though is like not open the door
Mm-hmm.
past 90 degrees. That's what we're
You
at.
already have like a system not to hit.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's funny.
Door's not opening past 90 degrees.
That's really funny. Okay, all right. Let's go back onto some content.
All right.
So like that was the house exploding. Unfortunately, you know, God pray for those people.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Their souls.
peace. And so,
Costco guys.
Yeah.
Sinkhole
Sink-
opens up in the middle of a soccer field.
We got natural
happening in
disasters at the
Alton, Illinois.
Wahoo today.
I know.
North of St. Louis. Officials say the sinkhole
Isn't that
resulted in
crazy?
mine
That's
collapsing.
insane.
Here is drone footage of the aftermath at Gordon Moore Park. That large
Isn't that
hole
such a
estimated to
perfect
be
circle,
around
too?
100 feet wide
It's so
and 30
crazy.
feet
In a football
deep.
field.
Thankfully, no one was there on the field.
Yeah, 100 feet wide, 30 feet deep.
When they had the chance to show the footage, look at this footage of it just completely collapsing. What are the chances? It's wild to watch that.
I mean, it's so
Damn.
fortunate that this happened when nobody was. I mean, the field could have been filled with kids.
My goodness.
When this happened. So
Could you imagine playing a game and then you fucking fall in?
To your death? While your
Do
parents are
think
watching
would
you?
Die?
If that light post fell on me.
That's true.
If that light post fell on me at a good angle, yeah, I'm dying. I'm not surviving from that.
Hey, yo.
I mean, I'm not to be morbid. I'm sorry, guys, but like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
like,
God.
don't be
Jesus.
thinking you're Superman. Like, sorry.
Well, damn, there's no time to even react.
No, I mean, like, you could like roll a certain direction, but that's the best you can really do, you know.
That's terrible.
All right, this is the last thing,
The
because
last morbid thing.
the last morbid thing, but
Hi,
this isn't that morbid, but you know,
Tulsa County.
do you have
Why does that sound familiar?
Tulsa? Is it Louisiana?
Okay.
Tulsa, Louisiana, or is it Tulsa,
I can tell you. Alabama?
Michigan? Not Michigan. I mean, Mississippi? Maybe Arkansas? We should look this up. I'm sorry, guys. Tulsa. Oklahoma.
Insane.
Interesting. I feel like we're bad Americans for that one. Okay. Anyways.
One of the only states that doesn't have a fucking gold medal.
Ever?
Olympics.
Ever?
Ever. So are we bad Americans if they can't even support a real American? You know what I mean?
They're like slap dab in the middle of America too, which is funny. How many things in your house do you think could ignite?
Not a lot. Maybe like a Febreze can.
Okay,
gas
so like
stove.
Okay, gas stove. What about batteries? You think anything with batteries?
Nah, I don't let my batteries touch.
Okay, we're
That's
just
a
gonna
risky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Choose on a phone charger. Then all of a sudden it sparks, causing a fire. Watch as the mattress goes up in flames. This fire was caught on a family's home camera in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh my
Firefighters
God.
continue to warn about the dangers that these lithium-ion batteries can cause.
Lithium-ion batteries are known for storing a significant...
I wonder why he's so tan. You think he's just fired?
Fires.
You think he just fought a fire?
Probably.
significant amount of energy in a compact space. However, when this energy is released uncontrollably, it can generate heat, produce flammable and toxic gases, and even lead to explosions.
Last year, a family from Cincinnati, Ohio says an iPhone exploded, setting fire overnight while 5 kids were sleeping upstairs.
What do you think started the fire?
Jesus.
I'm assuming the battery was so degraded that it overheated. We had no indication that the battery was degraded. The performance of the phone was working fine.
Firefighters say it's critical to follow manufacturer guidelines when using these batteries and only...
Damn, I didn't know there was going to be a Cincinnati shout out.
That's insane, isn't
you know?
it?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Too close to home.
It is super close to home. I've been like worried about my my phone, and I have one of those chargers as well. And like, I don't know, just like we're so fucking ignorant to what we have in our homes now. Like,
for sure.
I bet any given person has about 10 different hazards of fire or
Right.
or
don't
death.
even think about it.
You know, but you don't you just don't you don't think about it, and you also don't. It's a 1 in a million chance.
Right.
Most of the time, it's
especially
a 1.
Nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, this is a 1 in a million chance. You know, there's one video we have of somebody's house catching on fire, and you know, there's probably 100 million of these phones around
Right.
America.
Right.
And so it's like, you know, it is a 1 in a million chance, but like,
still a possibility.
It's always a possibility. Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know. Yeah, especially like my computer. Like when your computer started expanding. You remember
That's
that?
a risk right there.
That
for
was
sure.
like, that was
Dude,
fucking
that shit'll catch
questionable.
fire even when it's off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's scary as fuck. That's why like my battery's doing the same thing, and I was like, you
Oh,
know,
no, are you serious?
Should
You
I
can
ta-
tell? Yeah.
Well, it's
Definitely.
that is telling me that it's like, what's the word? It's done. It just tells me it's at critical condition.
Dude, you can use your laptop without the battery.
Oh, you can turn your battery off?
You can take the battery out.
Yeah, we'll talk about that eventually. You know, maybe I'll have you show me how to take that out, because
That's what I was doing for a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
I just feel like my
not on my
computer.
current one,
I think my computer's a little tougher to get into, though.
I could see that.
You know, like
that
I
was the
did.
problem with my Razer one. I can't get in there and take
Yeah.
that whole battery part out.
Yeah, I with my laptop, it's got so many fans and it's just fucking thick. I'm concerned, you know.
Right.
But yeah. Lots of fire, lots of natural disaster. I'm
Lots of risk.
I feel like this is like dad core. Like
dad content today.
Seriously,
Sure.
like the Costco guys was a great one, you
To
know.
start it off
That's
with.
a great one to start it off with. I'm gonna skip that stuff. We're not gonna do I would say, this is great. We're gonna do some Olympic stuff. Hopefully we get no copyright.
Oh, we're definitely copyright.
It's like, fuck you, Olympics, because you guys been.
Is this really on the Olympics? I saw
Apparently,
this
dude.
shit.
Apparently.
Isn't it? That takes so much skill.
I know.
I could not. That's so impressive.
Maybe this isn't really in the Olympics. It's just for soccer, but like, this
Or
doesn't this look Olympics though?
It does.
Because like,
It looks really official.
yeah, because this looks like Brazil. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're like
Mexico or
Thailand.
something. That's so impressive. I could not even
I know, right?
fathom that.
Motherfucker.
Jesus.
Isn't this wild? Yeah, Brazil and Thailand.
Dude, I swear, like, if she came to play for the USA, she'd be like one of our top players.
I know. It's so true. Like, this is some really good juggling.
Oh, God. Terrifying.
Yeah. That was really impressive, wasn't it?
Super impressive.
I mean, it blows me away how I've never picked up soccer before, so like every time I see somebody do something impressive with a soccer ball, I'm like, I have none of those skills, you know?
Right.
Like, I know basketball. I can do that with my hands, but my feet,
yeah, I don't understand
nothing.
how people are able to, like, even juggling is, like, pretty hard. I think I can get, like, 4 good juggles if I'm lucky.
Mhm.
I can get 3, like, 70% of the time.
Right.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Even, couldn't, like, juggling with your hands is, like, it's a lot.
It's a lot. I don't like juggling. Juggling's like, it's just too much for me. It's like,
dude, back in the day, like, at my high school, it's
Mhm.
Northmont High School, and had to shout them out. The requirement to graduate was juggling, which is crazy. Like, you had to be able to juggle to get your high school diploma because the principal at the time was like, that will help. If you can learn how to juggle, you will be able to be successful further on because you'll be able to.
Are you kidding right now?
I'm being dead ass. Like,
that's hilarious.
there are teachers that go to school there that are like, yeah, everyone would ask them, like, are you that old? Were you there when you had to juggle to get your diploma? And he was like, yeah. Lots of people.
Wow.
It's insane.
So did you juggle?
Not me.
Why
This was
didn't
like
you?
back in the day.
Oh, so like they
Yeah.
took that requirement away?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why did they take that requirement? To
I
make
don't
people
know.
failing?
I could see some shit like
You
that.
know?
Like, people thought it was probably bullshit or something.
Yeah. Or just like ableist.
Back in the day.
You know, how big was your high school?
I mean, now it's huge, but back in the day, it was only like maybe a class was 60 people.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
now
yeah.
it's like
Couple hundred?
maybe 1,000.
Jesus.
A lot of motherfuckers.
That's a big boom. That's a
Lots of
ginormous boom. Yeah, no wonder they can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, the graduation would take forever.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go to this breakdance. So this was super cringe, and so if you guys cringe really hard, I apologize. But like,
here we go, Ray Gun starting the conversation.
Dude, I've heard about this. I've never seen
breakdancing.
For all the wrong reasons.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that a kangaroo reference, Ronnie?
Now breaking her silence, a week after she left fans reeling from that performance at the Paris Olympics.
I'm glad I was able to bring some joy into your lives. I didn't realize that would also open the door to so much hate, which is
That's
frankly
unfortunate.
been pretty devastating.
Australia's Rachel Gunn, better known as Ray Gun, didn't win any medals, but her moves launched 1,000 memes.
I'm hitting the sprinkler, or I'm rolling around on the floor.
I got moves, so what you gonna do? I'm a worm, y'all.
Even gaining some pretty famous admirers, from Saturday Night Live's cast to Adele.
It's the best thing that's happened in the Olympics.
You have to wonder where Ray Gun is right now. Where's that music coming from?
And Jimmy Fallon.
Me? You want me to dance with you? All right, I can do that.
I worked my butt off preparing for the Olympics, and I gave my all, truly.
The 36-year-old, who was up against mostly younger competitors, has a PhD in sports culture and did her thesis on breaking.
Oh
The
my
Australian
God.
Olympic Committee defended her play.
That's insane.
I need to hear that. What the fuck did you go to school for?
And
Sports?
I gave my all, truly.
The 36-year-old, who was up against mostly younger competitors, has a PhD in sports culture.
A
Culture?
PhD in sports culture in Australia.
That's insane. That's insane. Yo,
No
don't
one-
hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
I'm not
She
hating on.
worked her butt off for this.
I'm sure she did. Look at those moves, man.
Bro,
they're fresh. Look at those fresh moves.
That bit right there is kind of fire. Not gonna lie.
I'm on it.
But
to have been a
like
part
the kangaroo
of the
thing,
Australian Olympic
kind of
team.
washed up.
No, that's
Showing some
funny.
love online as well.
I'm sure she's a good dancer.
Those in the breaking community writing, "We got your back." As for Ray Gun, she says she's off to Europe for some downtime, telling her
Ray gun. I just had to say
she
that.
appreciates the positivity.
Like,
while
that's
also
pretty
supporting
impressive.
That's good. That's
other
cool.
Olympic breakdancers.
What
The other
other
stuff was a little
athletes have
questionable.
achieved has just been phenomenal.
Okay, I don't need to
just
go any
feel like
further.
We're not there yet. What if she's ahead of the curve and that's gonna be like the new wave?
The new fire stuff.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
maybe, but like, that felt like super 80s. That stuff's pretty aged. I don't know. Somebody, who's her choreographer? Is she her choreographer?
Probably is her. She has a PhD. She knows what she's doing. She knows what
Sports
she's doing.
culture.
It's insane, dude. As sad as it is, that shit,
Man.
that shit reminds me of Inception, like where there's no more engineers. Everyone's just like a fucking farmer. They get rid of all the intellectual stuff. There's no doctors or anything.
Not Inception. Interstellar. dude.
Interstellar.
Interstellar. Yeah. They just get rid of all they just have farmers, and that's all they can have. Yeah.
Right. I feel like we're slowly heading that way to where we're getting rid of the truth, and we're getting rid of like knowledge, and we're going more towards nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah. I agree with you. Nonsense is pretty strong right now, you know?
For sure.
And it's so crazy that she got a
PhD.
A PhD. I know.
Insane.
That's really funny.
I've heard lots of stories about this breakdancer, but I've never seen it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, just give me a second.
You're good.
That is pretty wild, I know. And it's funny how she was like, I've been getting so much shit from the internet. It's like, how do I say this? Like, I know we're nobodies. Like, that's just a simple fact. We're nobodies, right? But like, if we were memed out 100,000 different ways, oh man, that was an interesting launch. Did you see that? Yeah. Did you see the flute?
Oh no.
Anyways,
anything important?
I don't think so. But if we had like something made of like of us doing a particular activity, or just like we were just made fun of from this podcast, and like it got 100 million views, I don't think we would be like releasing videos like this. Like, I just can't believe that, I don't know. Just make a sob story out of it. It's really funny. Like, this is the best thing that could ever happen to her.
Right. That's
you
true.
know? Like,
I
this
agree.
is the best thing that could ever happen to her. And they always take it so negatively. Like, bad press is press, you know?
That's
Any
true,
press
isn't
is good press. So wild.
Just
Like,
ride the
we
wave.
actually are able... I've seen her face because of some nonsense, you know? Like, all those other breakdancers couldn't pick them out of a lineup, you know? And so, like, I don't know. I always find that to be so interesting how that's, like, flip-flopped. But, yeah.
It's a true statement. I totally agree with you. Bad press, good press. Just ride the wave. Take it all the way there. That's how a lot of people got up, like the Catch Me Outside girl.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people like that. Blueface. Everyone thought he was trash.
Right. Now
he's like a big rapper guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Yeah. Indeed. Or like YMW Melly. Remember him? He was the one who...
I remember how he started off, but...
He killed somebody.
He didn't start off like that.
He didn't start... But
he had some songs before then.
He had some... But, that
that
one
did make him popular.
that one song really, like...
Yeah, that was...
Put him on the map, you know? Like, of course, like, they're like... SoundCloud people were like, oh, wow, listen to this song. But then, like, everybody figured out...
everyone knows when he made that song.
Yeah.
I think... What was it, like Mixed Personalities? Was that what it was? Or was there another one that was crazy as well?
Mixed Personalities was with Kanye, I thought.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll have to pull it up. We'll see if it...
I swear there was another one that was like so sus. Like he like said like he kills his friends or something weird.
Yeah. Well, the song that he confessed on, like killing his friend, was man, I hope downloading that doesn't... Yeah, okay, it didn't. I had to download Spotify, or it was like updating. What's your point though? Like that?
Yeah, what song was it that he was like, I killed my friends?
We'll find it in a second. YNW Melly, right? Yeah, this guy.
What do you think, Free Melly or nah?
Murder in My Mind.
Yeah.
This song.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute it real quick. And then the other one was Mixed Personalities with Kanye.
For sure.
And so, here, I'm gonna like go
Dude,
through.
his songs are like fire though, for sure. Like,
I mean, that's a fucking crazy lineup of, that's a crazy lineup of views.
yeah, his top 7. I'm gonna show you this. His top 7 songs are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'd fuck with them.
Yeah. You've heard that song
Yeah,
before,
for
you
sure.
know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if he's out of jail yet. Probably not, right?
No.
That's
What
crazy.
do you think? Do you think free Melly or not?
No.
Don't free Melly?
You're killing your friends. You're going to kill anybody.
All right. That's the verdict. Keep that guy locked up. Guy's crazy.
Am I wrong, though? Like,
nah, I think
next was his mama,
Whoa. So, bro. I don't know if he confirmed it. Like, I don't know if he actually. I think he might have. I think he did.
Jail?
Do you know about
Prison?
Tory Lanez?
What about him? Yeah,
you know he's in jail.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's in prison?
He's been in prison for
How
like
long
4
has been
years.
So YMW Melly has been locked up for 1,910 days.
That's not
sentence.
crazy long. It's like what?
It's a couple years.
5 years?
Yes.
Let me do the math in my head. 3. That's 3 years right there. That's like 7 years. 7, almost 8 years.
I just wanted like a.
So he'll be out in a couple years type shit. 4 years will be
Interesting.
10. He'll definitely be out before 28.
Man, a double murder trial.
Which is insane.
Release date. That's better. Okay. What?
No.
Oh, is this retrial by
I
December
see, I see.
2024? Man, he's gonna get a retrial.
That's insane.
That's crazy that he could get a retrial.
Because he's a rapper, dude. If that was just a regular black guy.
No, it's so true. It's so true. Well, it's also his catalog. He could go on tour for the next 4 years and just play those same songs, and he would cash out.
For sure.
He could be like before a headliner, not the opener, but not the headliner. He could be right in that middle, like that sweet spot.
For sure.
But it's interesting.
It's like Bobby. Like Bobby's chilling right now.
Who's Bobby?
Bobby, bitch. With the Tommy, bitch.
You?
Bobby with the tool.
Who are you talking about?
Bobby Shmurda.
Oh, okay. Who else did you say? Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez. Release date? Yeah. September.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Wow. September 2029.
Damn. I heard that he shot what's her name? I think he shot Megan Thee Stallion.
Meg. Yeah, he saw
in the foot.
Mm-hmm. And that's how long you get sentenced for?
Was it an accident or you think it was intentional?
I don't know. You never know.
You're right, you're right.
You never know. But that's crazy.
Apparently he's Canadian, so
Damn.
he has no mercy. I feel like California's gun laws are super strict.
Oh, so that's really sad. So him being like a non-native to America, and then being in California, and then if he threatened her, and she's got a little bit of money for a good attorney. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. Man, that's crazy. Who was the other person you said? You said one more.
Did I?
Yeah, you said.
Man, I don't remember.
You said Tory Lanez. You said
Bobby.
Bobby Shmurda.
He's out right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Soulja Boy? Is he still out? Did he
has
ever
to be
go?
out. I don't think he went.
Did he? Okay, because I thought Soulja.
That's so sad that all these big name artists have been to jail or prison.
Yeah, I wonder if they ever did.
Damn.
Okay. Where was that last month? When?
Yeah.
You know? Like they say last month, but I don't know if that's really. Okay, so he's not. I'll do release date. It's so crazy. That's so sad. Oh, he's already been out. Okay.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. That's insane.
Okay. Yeah. But
I could never imagine doing time.
yeah, I think Lil Wayne's in.
Nah, not now.
No, not anymore.
Definitely not. He's an old man now.
Yeah.
What would he even go to jail for?
A gun charge.
Really?
I think Trump. Yeah, was served 8 months and okay.
Fucking Kodak was in jail for a minute.
Yeah, I think is Kodak not in jail anymore? Man, it's so sad how we can just riff off so many rappers who went to jail, and it's like, damn, son, like
it's nuts.
This is pretty well known knowledge that
Kodak got released by Trump, didn't he? Or was that
that was Lil Wayne.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Who did Trump pardon besides Lil Wayne?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, then Donald Trump commuted Kodak's prison sentence. Interesting. But I think he also did Lil Wayne as well. Okay. And Lil Wayne did like a shout out to Trump, did some PR for him.
I see.
And which I find is funny. I always find it funny when rappers do PR for Trump because
Trump.
Well, nobody gives a shit when they do it for the Democrats, but for the Republicans, everybody like,
what the fuck?
You're a black person supporting Donald Trump? What do you do? What do you do? Yeah, and it's like, I mean, like, whatever. Like, however you feel about it, well, that's fine. Like, you're a black person who supports Trump, so like, well, actually, do you? Do you?
Kind of. Ever since he got shot, dude, like, I just think that near-death experience really changes a person. I've said this so many times. Like, having a near-death experience really changes a person. I was watching fucking Aiden Ross talk about his live stream with Donald Trump, and he was saying, like, Donald Trump is going up to, like, random people, like, old people, and just, like, wanting to have a conversation with everyone. It just makes me think in my mind, like, he really wants to take advantage of his time that he has left on Earth.
Yeah.
Because it almost ended that day.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm taking full advantage of every single day, every single second. I'm talking to every person.
Yeah.
I'm not missing a single opportunity. That's what it really makes me think in my mind. I feel like a lot of people take a lot of things for granted every day.
Yeah.
I feel like he's starting to understand the value of life. And I think that's good for a leader.
That is a good
the value of life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And also the feeling of like you're on borrowed time.
Yep.
I'm sure he feels like he's on borrowed time, So if he's going to survive another 4 years at the hardest job in the world, it's not you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You would assume that like it's a pretty difficult job, an impossible job, that has like no correct answers. And then you got to live after that, being like one of the most hated people in the world too,
Sucks. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, people love him, but people also hate him,
Dude, I think the reason why I hated him so much, I wouldn't even say hate, it was just like I was annoyed by him. And it was because of the media. The media was pushing all this bullshit. Like, it was always just so annoying just hearing Trump's name every single day.
Right.
Like, I was tired of it. I'm tired of hearing the news. I don't watch news anymore. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to listen and hear about every single thing that Trump tweets. That's ridiculous.
Right.
That's too much. It's too much in my face. It's too much advertising.
And we don't even, as Americans, we don't hear about Biden on every like 3 months.
Right.
It's like he does one public appearance and they're juicing the fuck out of it. And everybody's like, oh, okay. And that's it. That's it, And it's so fascinating that, and I'm not here being like, I like one more than the other. Like, I think it's been calmer.
Right.
It's been calmer since Biden took office, but that's also like, I don't know if that's a good thing. That kind of feels like they're kind of doing shady backdoor shit. Because if Trump did a nefarious activity, everybody would know about it. Everybody and their mama and a pet would fucking hear about it, But since we don't really talk about the presidency, what's really happening,
Right.
And I feel more safe in a society that's like scrutinizing the leaders than not paying attention to the leaders. So,
Did you hear about like how the person that's in charge of Social Security, not Social Security, brah, the
Homeland Security?
No, the Presidential Secret Service. That's what it's called,
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yeah, Secret Service.
Yeah, the lady that was in charge of it stepped down, and I think they took her to court or some shit, and it was said that she had cocaine that was found at the White House.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she like was fucking with the evidence to try and get rid of it, so they weren't able to find it, which is insane. So it's like, I think it was on the news, like they were doing a search through the White House trying to find it, and they didn't find shit, but they did find shit, and she hit it up. She like covered it up, which is crazy.
I mean, it's interesting. You know, that's an interesting
If that
job.
was Trump,
they'd be
in jail.
They
right
would
now.
try to make a video of Trump and Melania doing coke in the like, you know, going into the bathroom together, like doing coke, and then coming out like they clearly just snorted some coke, and now they're at the ball party. Look how happy he is. Look, he's going up. He's clearly high on cocaine. Yeah, they would pull all that kind of shit.
That's so fucked.
That's super interesting. And I really try not to be like, what is it, like, I don't want to feed into like the Democrat and Republican thing, but like clearly there are differences. You know, you don't have to be like trying to be like, oh my God, don't shit on the Democrats. Like the Republicans are so much worse, and that's fine. I get it, but like it's weird.
I don't even think it's like the Republicans and the Democrats. I think it is. The big thing is like they don't fuck with Trump.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I think,
just right.
Like he probably talked so much shit. He probably shit talked the fuck out of them.
Mhm.
They're salty and they're just trying to get revenge type shit.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Like,
or maybe he didn't even talk shit, but he just has like the unlikable boss.
Personality type
you know?
shit,
Yeah, he's the unlikable boss. Everybody can rally against a shitty boss, and so like when you offend deep state or offend anybody in like in your, you know, your system of how you build the cabinet and how you have your security around you, you could probably there's a lot of points of pain that you could piss off.
Right.
You know, so interesting. Yeah. You know, since we're on this topic, let's go on some good content then. So I got some Trump, and you know, guys, if this sizzles out and isn't that good, I apologize, but it's some like Trump and Harris stuff. So we're gonna go on Harris first. Actually, yeah, this is Kamala Harris's campaign thing. I think she made this video. I'm pretty positive.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I am radical. We need to get radical about what we are doing and take it seriously. As President of the United
Maybe
States,
this is Trump's actually.
I am prepared to get rid of the filibuster to pass a Green New Deal.
I can't
There's
remember
no question
actually.
I'm in favor of banning fracking. We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program.
I believe it will totally eliminate private insurance.
Let's eliminate all of that.
But would you support changing the dietary guidelines?
Yes.
You know, the food pyramid. What people
Yes.
What?
Yes. Reduce red meat specifically.
Yes.
Red meats.
Raise your hand if your government plan would provide coverage for undocumented immigrants.
Where do you stand on defund the police?
This whole movement is about rightly saying we need to take a look at these budgets.
Harris asserted that ICE is perceived as the modern-day Ku Klux Klan.
Are you aware that there's a perception?
I see no.
Are you aware that there's a
that
perception?
puts ICE in the same category as the KKK? Is that what you're asking me? I see no parallel.
I'm not finished.
I see none.
What's ICE?
Yeah, I am.
They deport immigrants.
Oh,
that's insane, isn't it? I mean, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, of course. But you know,
if you're doing it just for like drugs, like.
Can I pause for a moment though? You know, it's funny. Like, who creates those narratives? I think that you really got to like when people are like, you know, there's a narrative out there that blank, 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 blank. But then you got to ask, like, who created that narrative? You know, I don't know. I understand. You know, that's a hot topic too. But it's just fascinating, and I think this is actually a Trump ad. So, you know, if you're for Kamala Harris, like, I understand. I just wanted to throw that out there because I found that to be really interesting.
I see.
Those are a lot of hot topics.
Pretty.
Those are the hottest topics out there, and like meat consumption, that's the one I question. Like, what are you doing?
Really?
What are you doing?
Like,
I mean, the food pyramid is kind of bullshit. The food pyramid's been bullshit, and everybody knows
Does
that.
it matter? Like, you can do your own research. I think.
Yeah.
It's America. Like, you should be able to have freedom and whatever the fuck you want to eat. If you want to
Right.
eat fucking Twinkies every day, lunch dinner, breakfast. Go
Yeah.
ahead. It's America.
But like, you know, there's a lot of economy in livestock, and so I hope that doesn't go away. Like, there's a lot of jobs, and I like leather, dude. Leather. What are you gonna do about leather?
Dude.
Yeah, like I don't want fake leather. What are we doing with fake leather?
Fuck synthetic leather. Dude.
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
It's worse for the environment to have synthetic leather. Like natural leather decomposes, you know, and it stains great, you know. So like you can have a great piece of leather. You can use every part of the animal's body. You can make sure it's like, you know, as cruelty free as you possibly can.
It's like that Kendrick Lamar bar where he's like, I want the ass with the stretch marks. It's the same thing. Like, I want to see the fucking stretch marks and the fucking what the animal's been through, the struggle to make my fucking binder.
And the imperfections. Yeah, the imperfections are great, man. Like that shows that like that's been through life.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
All right, let's go on to the next one. This is the other Trump one, and I apologize for going into politics, but like, dude, shit's heating up.
Damn, still got that thing in his ear, bro.
Are massive tax cuts for workers that include something else that's turned out to be very popular, actually. Here it's very popular in this building and all those hotels that I saw that are so nice. I'm staying in a nice one. It's called No Tax on Tips. No tax on
For the servers, eh?
No tax.
That'd be good for you.
It would, yeah. But that'd be crazy as fuck.
He's getting so old. He's such like a bird now.
That'd be such a loophole to like give someone a shit ton of money.
You got a cap though. You got caps.
Yeah, I could see that.
In Nevada, where we're leading by about 14 points.
You eat every day though. You could come in every day, $100,000 tip, $100,000 tip.
You got caps, dude.
Come on,
you got
dude.
caps.
How you gonna cap it out?
You always got caps.
And it is my promise to everyone here, when I am president, we will continue our fight for working families of America. Including to raise the minimum wage.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus, dude.
No.
And eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hyped for that.
Once they raise, I don't know, man.
I don't think they should raise minimum wage. That's a scam, bro.
It's such a... Just because you earn more money, everything's going to get more expensive.
Right.
Like, do you not realize...
I heard that she was trying to, like, get rid of, like, price gouging now.
Okay.
To where, like, they wouldn't be able to increase the price. But then how was the business going to make a profit?
Right. How do they pay the workers to be able to... If they can't price gouge, how do they pay the workers? Like, I think raising the minimum wage neglects the thought that in 2000s, people were happy with $7 an hour.
Right.
And they could live a fine life with
houses.
rent. They could maybe afford a small mortgage on a home because they've been saving up a huge down payment, and they have a car and they can maintenance it. And it's like people used to live off $7 an hour. What do we need $22 an hour?
It's just numbers at that point.
It's like your the inflammation's
and it allows the
inflation.
It allows the gouging of the prices, like the percentage gain for the corporations to be increased like much more than what we are getting increased. So there's never like a balance to it.
Right. They have to earn more money to be able to pay more workers for that much amount. Yeah. It's like the stupid, I hate to say this, but stupid people who haven't done math before or just haven't thought about
like how's that idea not come in your head? Like, maybe raising the minimum wage is not a good idea.
Right. Like,
how is she not she's going to be the fucking president. How the fuck did she not think about that?
Yeah, and we're saying this as the person who makes minimum wage.
Literally,
right?
as dumbasses. We're fucking like nobodies. We're saying this shit.
We understand the circle of life, you know? And like if we're gonna get fed more, somebody's gonna eat less.
Right.
Who's gonna eat less? Not the businesses, not the corporations. And it's like it's somebody's got to get the short end of the stick, and the billionaires do not want the short end of the stick, and they're paying her millions and billions of dollars through side avenues of like for the campaign, funding the campaigns, funding the events, funding the rallies to be able to make sure that she has the tools not to take their money away, take away money from like the corporate owners. So it's just super fucking questionable,
It is interesting.
It's like
it is interesting. I don't know. Maybe we are like just super intelligent political gurus or some shit. Like fuck.
I don't think so,
know.
dude. I think that
Maybe.
I think us being middle Americans who make minimum wage and are 23 years old, we're not the most fucking intelligent out there. But like, somebody should realize this shit. Not us.
Yeah, literally.
Not us. Like, come on.
That's insane.
Oh, it's so fucking annoying. Okay, let's go. Man, what do you want? Do you want some
Do you want to see some of my content?
Yeah, sure. Can we end at 2? Do you mind
For
about
sure,
that?
yeah.
Okay. All right. How's the YouTube going, by the way?
We had someone say hi,
Okay.
Epic 7.
Cool.
Then we also had a guy named Bar O Soap say, I sniff glue. It slaps, not gonna lie.
That's cool. I'm glad he has a passion, Which one is it? Did you make it public? Is it this one?
71.
Cool. Which one do you want to do?
Shit.
Baltimore Bridge?
Sure, let's start it up.
Okay.
From the top.
So then the boat hit the Baltimore Bridge, and then the Baltimore Bridge collapsed, okay? And then the mayor came out and talked about it. You know, black people... No,
It's fucked up, isn't it? It's fucked up.
Just the immediate conversation change,
The
just
whole
like
tone.
you take in that information. You're like, well, shit happens, man.
Shit's insane.
Somebody died.
Well, black people. Dude, I love that guy. His skits are amazing.
Are they?
Name's Tony.
That was really funny, actually. Like the pausing and it was pretty good. I actually liked that a bunch.
Sure.
He's very unique looking too.
Dude, I was having a discussion, craziest discussion ever at my job. And we're talking about what the fuck? We're talking about the hack. What was it? Microsoft? The Microsoft hack. People's computers weren't working worldwide.
Okay.
Like airplanes were delayed.
Yes.
All that
Yeah.
garbage.
Right.
Apparently, it was like there was an update that rolled out, and they had something wrong with the code. So
Okay.
a lot of people's computers were blue screening.
Yeah.
So I had a coworker be like, you know why? It's because of all the DEI stuff. Apparently, if you're listed on the New York Stock Exchange or some shit like that as a business, and you don't have a person of DEI, the agenda, a black person, a LGBTQ plus member,
or indigenous.
Some shit like that. You need, I think it's either one of them or one of each
Sure.
category of what is it
To be compliant as a large corporation.
right? Or
yeah.
And if you don't, then you have to go in front of a council and tell them
why
you don't have that member
Mm-hmm.
on your team.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a coworker try and be like, the reason why the Microsoft's new update was so shit and fucked over half of America is because of the new DEI shit. And I was like, what?
That's a hard one.
And I was like, and then I had a homie, a white guy, he's like, so you're telling me that when Kahaya is an engineer at a major corporation, because he is black, that means he's not qualified for his job? And she was like, yes. I was like, what? He said,
Someone said that we're stone-faced to you?
Stone-faced as fuck. It was crazy.
Are they retarded?
They were cracked out.
Yeah.
It was insane conversation.
Mm-hmm. So they were joking or no? That's cool.
The other dude was joking.
Right.
But she was not joking.
Yeah.
I was like, what? It was insane.
That's pretty funny, actually.
There were some more words that were said that were even crazier from the guy that was joking. You could only imagine.
Sure.
And she still did not give a fuck. She was just still pushing the agenda of DEI is bad. Division, was it division inclusion and equality.
Yeah.
That bullshit.
Yeah.
Insane.
You know, I understand the whole, like, the laws against you being able to say no to a qualified person just because of the color of their skin. You know what I mean? Like, or by their gender. Like, you know, you or a white dude, like, apply for an engineering job and you have better specs. You know, you have the better GPA, you have the better university, you have the better co-ops, you speak better in your interview, you just interact with them better than the white dude. But they pick the white dude because they don't like how you look. You know, I understand the laws against that. But if there's this white dude who just came from Princeton, you know, with the same GPA as you, and he like was working for GE for 3 years, they would probably pick him, right? Because he's got the better like, you know.
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying.
You know,
totally
so like,
understand.
but like, just because you were black doesn't mean you should win that. You know, it's like you can't just it's
doesn't give you like the privilege. Like you shouldn't have like a advantage. Should be fair. I agree with that, because then if it's not fair, then the roles will reverse.
Right.
Eventually. And
right.
Soon, white people will be the minority.
Sure. Or just like, the oppressed, you know?
Yeah, oppressed. That's
and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to go on that direction because people are like, white people will never be oppressed. And it's like, I get that. But like, you know, the Jews were oppressed and they still own everything. Sorry. Not trying to be like that either, but yeah, it's an interesting thought. Like, you can't tip the scales. Once you start tipping the scales, you still have that like insufficient of power. And so you really should just have a balance between everybody. And like, that's the goal. Like, shouldn't we all be just happy and healthy all together?
I agree. I think that, you know, I feel like the agenda that is in my mind is incorrect. Like, of what I've been hearing, like, I feel like it should include everyone. It's DEI, you know?
Right.
There shouldn't be anyone left out. It's just humans.
Right. Yeah. Qualified humans. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like if you were like on the last job, you know, you had a janitor and you had to pick because of somebody's race.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? That's kind of racist to me. If you can't like look beyond the color of their skin and be like, oh well, I have to pick like an Asian dude today. I have to pick an Indian dude today because we didn't pick those up in HR. Right. And so like that's kind of sketchy, you know.
I saw this video and this guy was like, everyone's just a. Someone was like, oh, damn, they said something, but then the dude responded. It was like someone was asking this dude random guy a question, and he responded with like, "I don't see color. Everyone's just a different shade of wheat." I was like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?"
That's funny, actually.
And then I looked at like wheat, and I looked at like the different shades of wheat.
Yeah.
And it's like literally all the human colors.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
That's interesting. That's pretty cool. I like that, actually. That's a good.
It was crazy to see.
That's fun. Or like or rice, you know?
Type shit.
Yeah. You know?
Another
that's
guy
a grain.
at my job was like, everyone's just a shade of barley.
Sure.
I think barley could be green, though, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. Everybody gets so touchy about race now, you know?
Yeah, it's literally just color.
It's just color, man. It's like, it's not that wild.
Couple genes attached to that color. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think that I think we beat that subject to death. Do you want to keep going?
For sure. This is some cool shit I saw.
You want to
carving?
So you want to go on this video? Or do you
Let's just go in order.
Okay.
I think I might have had another stone carving one there.
Go gambling! Oh, dang it.
I really do want to
this shit was crazy.
I want to try this one time, you know.
Like, I don't know how much skill this takes. That'd be beautiful to have in your house.
Yeah, that'd be really beautiful. You think they have those for sale? How much do you think
Probably.
How much do you think those are?
I bet you could hire them to like carve out some stone in your house.
That'd be cool. That'd be
dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I always love like the stone carvings.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, no for sales. I'm gonna try to go on this on a new tab. Because, like, you know, like, stonework is probably, like, my
Charlie
most...
G.
Homie, just put your shirt back on.
Hey, yo, how are you going to get the bitches, though?
You're going to get cancer that way.
I guess he already has the bitches.
But this is cool, though. Actually, I really like this, actually. because like that thing behind you. Could you like point to it real quick? That thing behind you, the wood piece. Yeah, I don't know, guys, if you can see it, but it's red, and it's just a piece of the. It's a wedge of a tree, and I wanted to. Yeah, you're good. You're good. That was a wedge of a tree, and I wanted to carve a face out of it, or like make a. We get it. We fucking get it. Anyways, I wanted to carve a face into it to like make it like a crescent moon, like with a face that looks like that green sun right there. Right. You know, green and red. I just kind of like felt that was like good contrasting, and like the moon and the sun, and like it'd be so cool, you know. But I just like I don't have that kind of I don't have that kind of vision.
That would be fire as fuck to have that fucking moon face, and then that'd be fire as fuck.
I know, dude.
That'd be so gas.
Dude,
your room looked like an Aztec warrior. Fucking, like,
thank you.
Get ready for battle room.
I know, and that thing is so fucking. That thing's like 10 pounds.
Damn.
It's like it's a heavy ceramic, and so like that. It's not heavy, but it's like a really strong dry wood, and it's like that would just be perfect. But I would have to like take some carving classes, you know,
for sure,
figure out how to create definition without making myself look or making my stuff look weird. But yeah,
it's so cool how you was like etching it on, like you was drawing. Like how the fuck do you draw in 3D type shit? Like
that's tough,
man.
You gotta try it a few times, you know. I bet if you gave yourself a month and 3 blocks of wood, you could figure it out. But like you have to really work with your trial and error and like take time with yourself and like think about it and like breathe, you know. Like a lot of art's just like breathing and like figuring it out, like how to like do it properly and like how to give like your best attempt,
for sure,
you know. Yeah,
it is insane.
It's pretty cool. I liked this a lot. That was pretty cool,
dude. The next clip I have is insane.
This one,
it's insane.
Something I haven't told my parents. Dude, I'm clean, I'm cool. I'm cool as biscuits.
What I was like.
Well, I'm done. I'm about to say the most funniest thing in human history right now.
Pretty nasally.
Let me get up for a second.
Oh, shit. I was in fucking high school.
Last night, I saw my pillow. But it was with another pillow, so I had to punish the other pillow by ripping its head off and then get the stuffing out and then fuck it.
Man, you always curse me. Why do you curse me like that? That I just like.
You enjoy that one?
I don't even get his logic. What's his logic? You got something in your teeth, by the way. But like,
of course, it's a fucking smoothie. How bad is it? Is it like a big grit?
It's a big piece, but like maybe the audience could type where it is, you know. But man, you really fucked with me on that one. I don't understand his logic again.
Funny as biscuits, they say.
Funny as biscuits, yeah. I'm laughing. I'm geeking, you know.
Take the pillow. Stuff it, fuck it. What the fuck?
All right, can we go on? I need a palate cleanser.
This is a good palate cleanser.
All right.
Cleanse your brain.
All right.
Oh.
I have a 9.
That was
insane, isn't it?
So fucking aggressive.
If I was making like a sci-fi movie,
yeah, that's a good sound.
That's the spaceship going off type shit.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh God.
That would be fucking terrifying if like, let's say you like leaned up your plate against the wall and somehow it slips and it starts doing that in the middle of the night, like some shit like that.
You're getting abducted or something.
I would wake up with my bat, just like walking around. Like, that was interesting. That's scary as fuck. Actually, I didn't like that. And also, I don't know why that was such poor quality of video. But
I know it's those ones though that do it.
It's right here. It's right here.
No, it's staying the whole episode.
No. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. It's right on the other side. The other side. Yeah. You're not gonna get it though. Let me see it.
Did I get it? Did I get it? Yeah.
All right. Am I going for this one?
For sure.
9-year-old daughter loves Spider-Man. Who's she supposed to look up to now?
This is the guy that gave the key to the city to?
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Oh, good morning. It's a beautiful
You've
day,
seen this movie,
huh?
right?
Yeah. What was it you said? I'll never get that picture. There's your hero.
Huh. I never thought he'd really
Third
do that.
movie.
See? Right there. You made a judgment call. You gotta see it as it is.
It's funny you should say that, because I was looking through some old photos and it looks very, similar.
Okay. Well, I need to get back to work.
You're trash, bro.
Excuse me?
Your picture's a fake.
Parker, you are such a Boy Scout. When are you gonna give a guy a break?
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
Get religion.
Bro, he's so corny, but like it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, Evil Spider-Man was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I liked it though. I did like that movie the most out of all three of them.
Dude, the edits, like when they edit him like saying crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've seen them, right? Like,
I haven't seen any of them.
There's like a lot of memes where like they just make him seem like a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just throw him in like random other internet videos.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm so sorry. Like someone will be like, I'm so sorry. And then it'll flash to his face and be like, you want forgiveness? Get religion type shit. To like something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The
Well,
memes are crazy.
He played the role so well.
He did.
You know,
He did.
you really believed it. And I think it was like a great example of like how you can turn evil. Anybody can turn evil, you
Right.
know? And I always like those kind of movies where it's like, you know, are you really rooting for the right guy? You know?
I do like those, like the reverse psychology. Like, do you know if this guy's... Dude, you should watch Attack on Titan. Just watch Attack on Titan. Back on that grind.
Can I tell you something?
Good.
You tell me to watch that.
Just watch it. Dude.
But it's not.
Just fucking watch it.
You've never seen any of the movies I recommend to you.
Hey, damn, what movies do I need to watch?
Dune. Watch.
I want to buy Dune. I want to buy Dune so bad.
Just watch Dune, dude.
I will watch Dune. I'm
trying
to buy it
when
in
you
4K.
when you watch Dune 1 and Dune 2, then you can tell me to watch Attack on Titan. How about that?
Damn.
Because
Fair.
because Attack on Titan's gonna be like 10 hours of my time,
Yeah,
right?
Lots of hours.
Like, and I'm only asking 5 hours of your time.
You're right.
You
That's
know?
a true statement. That's a true statement.
And so like,
I was gonna buy Dune at
Mhm,
Walmart,
mhm.
but it wasn't 4K.
That's fair. 4K, you kind of do need 4K. Yeah,
Why
4K is
so bad?
really helpful. And yeah,
It's like
yeah.
$40
Fuck.
for both.
Still fuck. You know, that's a lot. That's
But
a lot.
If it's a good movie, it's in 4K.
It's worth it. It's
Yeah.
the sound for it. The 4K is cool, but the advanced sound, like the Dolby,
I see.
Dolby, what is it? You know what I'm
what
talking
you mean.
about? Like that advanced like sound system that they have for stereos. And do you have
I
a
don't have a sound bar. I need.
I thought you had a sound bar. You don't have a sound bar?
Remember, I just have the JBL.
Yeah, that no offense. The audience should know about this. When I was
rappers.
yeah. I still have my I should have you look at my I've been writing. I wrote 16 bars and like, you know, man. I mean, I'm more corny than fucking what's this guy? I'm more corny than this guy. You know? And so it's really tough.
That's how it is. That's how I feel when I be rapping. I feel like that
this guy in this scene, right?
Sure.
You know, and you're like, I'm in the wrong field. I should be a fucking punk rap or punk artist, but you know, I'm trying to be a rapper and it's not good.
It's pretty bad.
It's really bad, yeah. Okay. What's next after this? Or unless you got a topic.
That one's crazy.
This one looks pretty crazy.
The young generation nowadays,
Whoa.
this is what they're watching. And
Whoa.
this is what they think they can do in real life. This is why video games are bad and they should be banned across all platforms. This is absolutely ridiculous content. Like,
fucking wow, that was really
Intense.
interesting.
You should mute it for sure.
Yeah, I should. Damn, son.
Could you imagine like a fucking senator fucking playing this at the White House trying to ban VR? Like trying to get against Meta for like having VR. Like, this is the violence that VR endorses.
Yeah, but violence is in every game. But that was an intense 14 seconds. You know, he beheads one person
Dude,
so easily, too.
If they're finding a video of guns for TikTok, like someone making a video about a gun reloading and firing on TikTok, they're definitely going to find some crazy shit if Meta ever goes on to, like, trial for something.
It's scary, dude. Shit's scary. I'm like, you know, I'm against our children being, like, just like if, you know, my children, will I let them in, you know, 10, 20 years be able to play VR games like that?
I wouldn't care.
I would.
Like, if they're like 13, if they're like in middle school.
Homie.
Wait, no.
Homie, it's going to get worse, though.
Oh, you're right. It's going to be more realistic.
It's going to be super, it's going to be super realistic. It's going to be like, it's going to be like an R movie that you're playing, you know?
You're
it's
right.
going to be like, they're going to have such good AI that could you imagine
full conversations?
Could you imagine
AI.
full rendering, independent rendering in your game? Like, let's say, like, they haven't really rendered that part of the video game yet, but your system is able to process it.
I'm not there. My brain's not there.
Okay, like a map that never ends.
I see what you're saying.
And then, like Minecraft, you generate it on your own computer, but it's so realistic. It's to like, and once they have that quantum computing and a fucking computer that's small like mine, it's gonna get wild.
Yeah, it will.
It's gonna
sure.
get really wild. Could you imagine just having a chip that's as powerful as my computer, but you just put it on the counter and it just pops up a screen and that's it, and then you just have a floating hologram keyboard?
That's insane.
That's kind of what I see in the future. You know,
Fair.
like all this stuff is so large. The next generations are gonna make fun of us for having such fucking large tech. Like, you remember how when you were a kid and you're like, what's the back of this TV for? You know?
Yeah. Like
right?
Throwing some fucking, electrons?
Mm-hmm. In the stack on the TV.
That's a crazy statement. It's not electrons, is it? It's like photons or something crazy.
Photons are light.
Electricity.
Yeah, but like the static on the old TV screens, and like now it's like, you know, they're a little bit thinner, a little bit wider, but like there's still something. Like it's like a physical box still. And like, could you imagine it's just like a projector from now on?
I mean, it makes sense.
You know?
I feel like they are moving for that.
Yeah.
They would like that.
Mm-hmm. It'd be less weight.
Dude, I fuck with like the glasses, like the
Mhm.
AR glasses, I should probably say, where you can like see like multiple browsers just by having a pair of glasses on.
Mhm.
I was thinking about like, let's say I was at work for 8 hours and I had a test the next day,
Mhm.
and I wanted to watch some YouTube videos, but I also had to work.
Mhm.
There's no way I can just hold my phone out and work and watch it. But if I had glasses on,
Mhm.
I could have like a tab of notes open, a video, and like I'm doing something brainless anyways at work. You know,
Mhm.
especially if you're in a job where you don't have to interact with people.
Right.
You could definitely get away with that shit. Like, you can still see your surroundings. You can still
Mhm.
interact with your surroundings really well.
Right.
Your hands are free.
Mhm.
You can still hear the video through like the bone vibration audio. You've seen that technology?
Mm-mm.
It's like the headphones that you can just put on the side of your face, and the
And
vibrations
get into your skull?
Yeah. And you can hear music and stuff. That's a thing. Crazy, isn't it?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
It's crazy.
All right, can we go on to the next video? You just
For
freaked
sure.
the fuck out of me. Jesus.
It's already here.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
The cucumber, or as they call it in Jamaica, cucumba. Cucumba. Vitamins, minerals, very high number. Silica, hair and nails get longer. Other vitamins make your bones them stronger. Anti-wrinkle make you look younger. 95% water. Kidney cleanser, great
This is me about my
hydrator,
smoothie.
detox fiber, good regulator. Give your body good things. Don't be a traitor. Get the cucumber, cut it in a slice. Put it in a jug of water overnight. You know what you get for a fraction of the price? Energy drink full of electrolyte. Roaring salad is one of the use as a base for your vegetable juice. Another surprise, put a slice on your eyes. Take away the dryness, revitalize. Oh yes. One thing I have left. Cucumber can also help with bad breath. Wash away the bacteria that cause the odor. Cucumber water instead of soda.
For sure.
That was pretty good. I should keep letting him go.
A Maccabee Medical Monday.
Sorry about that.
There it is.
I don't want to give them a plus or a shout out, but that was cool. I liked that. That was fun. That was good.
I saw this shit the day that your girl was like, "Fuck cucumbers."
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Like,
That's
I should
funny.
bring this in.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know why she hates cucumbers, but like I liked that. He has better flow than I do, you know, and he didn't even try, you know what I mean?
Just the natural energy of Ja flowing through him.
I know. Don't say that about him. He was a nice guy. That was scary. That was fun though. I enjoyed that a lot.
How many videos do I have left? Was that it?
No, they got one more, I thought. No, that was it. You're right.
All right.
You're right.
That's all I have.
I don't
to
know. Do you
share.
have any? Is there any things we should address on the chats?
No, people aren't chatting. They're slacking.
Okay,
I'm crazy. Let me scroll and see. Oh shit.
What?
I clicked off.
Yo, how's your day going? Going well, man.
There's no way they're still here. I hate to say it, Preston. It's unfortunate as it is.
Oh, Sophia. I just said man to her. I apologize. That's tough. Yeah. Okay, we got one follower or one viewer. That's really sad. We're really struggling. Only 1,000 views on YouTube. That's really sad too. I sniff glue, it slaps.
Like what?
That's funny.
What incarnation?
Man, we're really struggling. We like lose viewers more and more on these streams, which is kind of funny.
Sad as it is. I threw the shadow. I swear.
I threw the shadow, guys. Why don't you like?
Where are you?
Where are you guys?
Team.
Hey, are we gonna be loved? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get out of this. There we go. Okay, so I think there's like a few more things that I want to show, and then let's end at 2 hours. You cool with that?
For sure.
So like, you know how last week you talked about Akon and Vitali?
Yep.
Vitali?
Something like that, yeah.
And Vitali's like organizing these pedophiles to be caught, you know, like he's organizing like this, like the trap, and he's organizing. Who's the guy he traps with? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's kind of weird. That's a weird job to have. But anyways, you know, I guess he's doing it for the greater good of trying to get pedophiles, you know, off the streets, which is cool. I appreciate that.
You know about the show To Catch a Predator? I think I kind of mentioned it when you did that pedophile episode.
You brought a few shows up here that was about pedophiles, and then you brought up that Boondocks.
Yeah, that's basically what he's doing.
And then like you get the Boondocks episode of like, you know, the guy who walks through the house and
Chris
you
Hansen.
just got caught. Yeah, Chris Henderson and
Hansen.
Excuse me. Chris Hansen.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure. And you know, like I was so ignorant to the fact, and now I've you know, watched a little more of Boondocks, and you've shown more and more Predator stuff, so I'm understanding I didn't even know that existed ever.
Really?
Like I was 23 years old. Yeah, I was 23 years old when I figured out that there was Predator shows.
Yeah.
You know, that's fucking creepy. Like
it's like the cop show though. Like
yeah,
it's called Cops, right? The
yeah.
Bad Boys.
Yeah. But it's just like it's a little weird, you know, like not glorifying it, but like, you know, putting it out there. And I understand, you know, everybody wants to see a criminal caught.
Justice.
Yeah. Everybody wants to see justice, and I'm sure like, you know, many people have like suffered from this particular situation, so like people can relate to it, or, you know, like get together and rally together against like something that's wrong. And so it makes sense to me, but I'm just so ignorant to all of it. And so a couple videos came up that I saw this past week, and it was about Vitaly bringing Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh, boy.
And so, like,
Can I jog your memory? Do you remember that Nike commercial, too?
Yes.
That was insane.
Yeah.
I forget if that was a parody or not, but that shit was crazy.
It was a parody, but what was it about?
This guy was like...
What was the
in with a
shoes?
beer.
No, I
I
understand.
think it was the Monarchs.
Yes, that's what it was,
that,
the
like,
Monarchs.
the bad
That's right. I remember you, like, knowing the shoe, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? What are you knowing the shoe for? You want some
I'm passing.
sour Skittles? You don't like sour?
My healthy kick,
Oh,
dog.
that's right.
No, I'm not that healthy, but... No,
You don't want one sour Skittle?
Passing.
Are you sure? All right.
So
you
you got
pass these up.
Ty Dolla $ign, eh?
Yeah.
There,
You ready?
How do you say his name?
Vitaly. He's Jack, dude.
So, tell me, why did you have to shoot Trump?
He gets so pissed. It's like he's on Trent or something, whatever that shit is.
You don't shoot people? You just fuck little boys?
No, not even.
I already know where you're going with this. Oh.
Ain't no way. That's crazy. Is that the cops?
Yes, boy.
I don't think
Or is
so.
that security?
I think that's his security.
Tomato shower. Make sure you use Jake Paul's W. That will help you. No, I did not get paid for this. Damn, Ty, you're really going crazy, huh? Sheesh. What are we doing?
I never done anything like that.
You never done it. Oh my God, same fucking shit. Chad, do you know what happened, bro? We baited so many guys from season 1. You remember the guy? Oh my God, I can't even tell you who because you guys know their names. Yeah, you're gonna message them on Facebook and ruin it for us. For all the people that I felt bad, they fuck. So
wait, is he about to say some?
I don't think he was about to say some crazy shit, but
Do you think he was saying like they went back and did the same shit?
and recaught a dude. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I think they probably recaught a few guys. You know how
Bruh.
Yeah. And it's like a predator can be anybody. A predator can be anybody.
Pisses me off.
If I saw this dude at the local grocery store, I wouldn't
know.
I wouldn't know that he's looking out for little boys. And I obviously don't want to be the person that's like, you never should judge somebody by their skin, but
Right.
like, also you never know about anybody, so like you should just kind of question everybody, just
Yeah.
naturally, just like you should be a little hesitant if you don't know somebody,
I agree.
or
I
even
know-
if you know somebody for tens of years, you don't really like. You gotta just be like, you gotta look out for signs. But go ahead, what?
I recently learned like there are people who are, it's really sad, but like there are adults that will show you everything about themselves, tell you everything about themselves because they were like either a victim or they feel like they don't have protection, and they'll do that in order to like so that you see everything and like you don't get any ideas and you don't come after them, because a lot of people like at Predator guy, like they want to see that kid with no clothes on. They want to see that kid. That's a crazy statement. They want to see that kid like
In a vulnerable place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sad.
if they don't have that, if they don't get to see that, or I think I should say, if they already have seen it all, then they don't give a fuck as much.
Okay.
So like I've noticed that some ladies will like that might have been victims, or just scared in general. They'll like be like a little extra showy and whatnot to protect themselves, which is really sad. It's really sad to see, like when you can tell like, I don't know, that behavior.
I understand what you're saying, but you really said it poorly.
Yeah, I did. I don't know how to say that better.
Modesty attracts.
Right.
Modesty attracts. That's a
And
weird
I
concept.
think they know that in their head. Like maybe
Yeah.
they don't know it, but like they do it subconsciously.
Yeah. Because I think like the depraved. You got to look at the depraved. The people who can't get into a relationship. They're always alone. They're always kind of an incel. They're kind of always like,
Right.
they're never with anybody. And This is my favorite quote, and I hope this is my own quote. And it's the idea that, like, you know, a man with no devices, or no, excuse me, a man with no vices is a liar when he's left to his own devices. You know, when you leave every man's got vices.
Right.
And so, like, once you leave him alone, that's his true character, right? And so, anybody who, like, is squeaky clean, I always wonder if they're really squeaky clean. And so, this is kind of a hint to you. Like, what do you...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not that bad. I just play games on my phone.
But that's what, you know, you got to have something. You know, you got to have, like, something to, like, a pressure release valve. You got to, like, burn your energy on something, you know? And so, yeah. That's funny.
I feel that.
There was this guy that I was working with, and I was like, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, you with anybody? And he's like, yeah, you know, Sunday.
What does that mean? What? Someday or
no, Sunday. Like,
okay.
Sunday, I'm gonna be with somebody. You know, I'm gonna be with a woman on Sunday, and he did this, and I was like, ugh. Like,
what does that mean?
You don't know what that means?
No.
Like Pound Town.
Oh my god.
So, like, I was like,
I was about to say, like, is he talking about the Lord?
No.
Sunday? Going to Crossroads Church or some shit?
I hope he goes to church before he makes some blasphemy, but, like,
oh, Jesus Christ.
I know, I thought that was funny. Anyways, let's go on this one too. This is a questionable one.
No way! The professor deleted his YouTube channel, Chad. This is how strong you are. Holy fuck.
That's kind of weird too. Did the professor? Who's the professor?
What are you talking about?
No, that's who he was talking about.
I think he was talking about a predatory animal.
Okay, whatever.
I think he's just trying to say, like, predator.
We're gonna go on Ninja, because if anything from this show, it's that.
Is this the scene where he says? Oh, okay. Why does it always look like it? Like, whenever he's in the Fortnite, like, he was playing H1Z1.
No, he's playing
PUBG. Yeah. Dude,
but
every time I see a clip from this guy, I'm like, is he about to
look at his
drop it?
Look at his haircut though; it's newer.
Yeah, you're right.
And but not to be that kind of person, but, like, he had blue hair forever. But I've always thought that Ninja's gonna do some sus stuff.
Really? I've never thought.
Really? Ninja's kind of a weird dude.
I feel like he's down to earth. I don't know though, because I feel.
Let's watch this clip.
People.
Let's watch this clip.
That's such a good gun, bro. It's Gamer Girl Emma! I've never heard of this person before, but GG's, man. No one here to avenge me, bro. Ooh, good shotgun. Hey, yo, bro, I'm unfazed. I'm gonna be there, or Con Man, I don't know who I'm watching. Con Man, I'm gonna be there in 3 seconds, bro. Let me get that thunder shotty, bro. Let me give you that Gluck 9000 for it. Actually, never mind. I don't know.
Hey, yo.
I honestly, bro, my life is ruined, bro. Like, I wish I was just, like, a kid again so I could say whatever I want and not be held responsible.
The actual ninja?
Oh, fuck, dude. It's all over, dude. GG, boys.
Hey, yo.
Thank you guys for watching the stream, dude.
Hey, yo.
I'd like to apologize to my family. I'd like to apologize to my stream, my audience, my wife, my dogs, all my subscribers and followers, all my donators.
My shotgun.
Hey, man. I appreciate it, guys. GG's, dude.
Hey, yo. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That was a meme. You understand? You get the meme?
What?
He was just playing the game, and he was like,
Gluck 9000. Give me that Gluck 9000. And he's with...
For that gun. And he was just, like, joking around.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted the gun, you know what I'm saying? But he was like,
it's
this
over.
Is a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucked.
Right.
And it was the kid, and he was like, all right, I'm done.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But that is the people who be playing that game, so he shouldn't have been surprised, not gonna lie.
And that's the kids that's the people who watch him too. Like, get out of here. Like, thinking that your audience is
He
mature.
says that he thinks have you heard him say that?
Mm-mm,
Like,
what?
he thinks his audience is like 18 plus. He goes on like the YouTube and looks like, my audience is mostly 18 to 24 on that bullshit. Like,
yeah, but you know that they're using their parents or their
Right, or
sisters
some
or they're
shit like
like
that.
their brothers or like, is you really 18 plus? Like, come on.
Yeah.
And
then
like, you should
the,
take a fucking poll on your goddamn stream.
What the fuck was the other point of that video? Goddamn. Oh fuck.
We're gonna go into this one because this is
You
perfect.
you really can't say shit online anymore. Like,
Nah, I mean,
My dearest.
you shouldn't,
especially
though.
in a space where there are like a lot of children.
Yeah.
Like, you really can't say
You
shit.
can't
anymore.
be weird about it, you know.
No memes at all, type shit.
You kind of have to be, but like, you are in an entertainment center though, and so it's like,
where is the fun? You know, where are the
right?
jokes?
Yeah. I don't know. I think you just kind of have to cultivate an air or a space where everybody knows you're joking, but
Right.
also like, you shouldn't be talking to randos.
I don't even think he was talking to them. Do you think so?
Well, he just did. He
I
just
think
talked
he
to.
was just talking to like his chat, and he.
Okay. You think so?
Maybe.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe he did try and talk to them to like get the gun. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. He probably did. Let's be
Probably
real.
did, yeah.
'Cause why would the kids start talking about his weapon selection and whatnot?
Right. I think he's just talking to randos. And like,
Yeah.
if this podcast was in a position where he's at, what are we talking to randos for?
That's fair.
What the fuck are we talking? That's just a liability.
Fair.
Truly. I mean, like, I understand. Like, no, actually, I don't.
There's a podcaster, the Gecko guy. Have you seen any of his clips?
Mm-mm.
There's this guy who dresses up as like a gecko, and he like takes random phone calls and he like talks to people, and he has like the weirdest fucking conversations ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see a kid picking up and calling him.
Yeah.
And then like, I'm sure at that point in time, his fucking heart is like, don't
Yeah,
fuck
sure.
up. Don't say any stupid ass jokes.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fair. Well, let's go to this video just
Fair,
because it's, for shits and gigs. Because this is people who hated MrBeast since day one. And I feel like this is a fun lesson.
My dearest Nadia, it has been almost 10 years, and at no point has it been safe to come out of hiding. It began years ago when I vague posted about how we probably shouldn't exploit homeless people for content. Big mistake. I've been alone ever since. At no point I ever subscribed, because at no point I ever wanted a cookie. Wait, do I detect? There appears to be a shift in the tide. Do people not like him anymore? Wish me luck, my beloved. It's time to face the moment. What are you doing? No, it's kind of crazy.
I have something to say. I never liked MrBeast in the first place.
Nobody cares.
This isn't about you,
Shut
dude.
the f up.
There's allegations of war crimes.
I'm just saying, told you so.
Shut up.
My dearest Nadia.
Hey,
it has been
yo, this is how it be. I kind of
You
feel
know?
that though. Like, the only thing I liked about MrBeast is the fact that he liked Naruto.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Like, other than that, his challenges were. I think we both talked about this. Like,
They're a little childish.
yeah,
You know?
for sure.
They're a little childish.
Not my type of content.
Right. Yeah. And it's just like, he's doing a particular thing. He's in a particular lane, which is, kind of game showy, childlike game show, kind of like Nickelodeon, scavenger hunt type
Right.
shit. And it's like,
Dude, I was looking at it, and I think Disney technically like owns MrBeast or some shit, which is crazy. I forgot where I fucking saw that shit, but like, I think technically Disney owns MrBeast.
why?
I don't know. Maybe we could Google it. Does Disney own MrBeast?
That's a really interesting thing you just said. Motherfucker.
Ashley, for watching the stream.
Is she
Next
actually?
comment.
That's funny. Does Disney
No.
Interesting. Does not own. Okay, so Disney does not own any part of my channel.
Interesting.
He clarifies, debunking the speculation once and for all.
I wonder why I
That's why
thought
he
that.
sold his channel to Disney.
No, we didn't.
Yes,
Really?
$5 billion.
You're lying.
The number
So-
got leaked.
Wait, so is there
this
an amount?
confirmed?
Yes,
It
confirmed.
was just confirmed.
What? So,
Dude, what?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can't believe it.
That's just like us just spreading false information.
It's posted this is not true. Disney does not own the corporation. Disney. Huh.
It's weird though.
Okay, so MrBeast expressed amusement at the wild conspiracy circulating around him. $5 billion is no joke, though.
That is a lot.
You know? So I think let's see this a little. I don't want to do this. I don't know.
It's a little...
So first I sold my channel to Disney, now Nancy Pelosi has control over me. The conspiracies are wild recently. No idea who this dude is. No agency tells me what I can or cannot say. For the record, I don't think others should be able to trade stock while knowing classified information, I bet. You know? Information, it's not even that crazy of an opinion, LOL. Yep, it's not. Okay. Spreading false information, Kahaya.
Maybe we should start spreading more false information. From
Yeah,
MrBeast.
that's how we get famous, you know.
What should we say?
What's a
about
good one?
MrBeast?
You know, I heard. Did you know that Elon Musk sold Twitter?
To MrBeast?
Yeah, to MrBeast. Do you know how much?
How much?
Like $5 trillion. I was actually I don't know, man. Dude. I wanted to say the actual price that Elon paid for, which was $39 billion or something like that. It was close to 30. I don't know, something around that ballpark.
I heard that.
I tried to keep it together. I really wanted to, but I couldn't, dude. It's too corny. But go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Let me try and do some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so Boeing just sold their corporation.
To who?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. They sold it for like, $300 million.
300 million? That's not a lot.
No, it's not actually. But it was just their it's just their information. They didn't sell it, or they didn't get any of their land,
I heard MrBeast only buys Boeing planes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He supports.
How many Boeing planes does he have?
I think he has like 7.
7?
Like he's right behind Taylor Swift with the CO2 emissions.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I bet he flies everywhere too, for his tour.
He goes like, oh my god.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, fucking autoclicker got me.
That was really funny. Yeah, did you I was about to throw another one out there. Let me think of one. Do you know Donald Trump bought Snapchat?
Donald Trump, DT?
DT bought Snapchat.
I mean, I know he's really a fan of like TikTok and social
Yeah,
media. Like he's been on there quite frequently.
Takes selfies all the time.
Right.
Twitter. Psh, he really wanted some Twitter, but he couldn't afford Twitter, so
Yeah,
he
Elon
bought
got
Snap.
that.
Yeah, Elon's got that.
Snapchat was a better next bet.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Everything will be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Better.
Mm-hmm. And Aiden Ross bought Kick.
Damn, no way.
This
is too much.
This is such fun.
So much cap. This happened. So much yapping.
Oh, this shit's so fake, guys. And if you guys think this is real, I'm sorry, but we're just bullshitting. But oh gosh, that's funny. Okay. Can we end soon because I have some shit to do today. So.
I feel you. Do you want to end it on one more clip?
I kind of do. Okay, so let's have 2 more clips. So this is the CO2 visualized on Earth, and I figured that you would really enjoy this one because this one's really wild. And
oh, that's crazy.
Here is a model, specifically of carbon dioxide moving through the atmosphere, driven by wind patterns and circulation.
That's insane.
To create this model, billions of data points informed by data collected from satellites and ground-based measurements were run through powerful supercomputers to scale observed behavior to a global stage. What makes this model stand out is that it's super high resolution. 128 times higher than a typical weather model, and 500 times higher resolution than a typical climate model. This means we could focus
Going over
on
Cincinnati, you see
individual
that?
points
Yeah.
like power plants and
But you can't
forest
see it, though.
fires, and see
Too much
in
CO2.
extreme
I know.
detail how these plumes move.
You
and
see
get
that little
mixed in
spot
the
at the
atmosphere.
top of Kentucky too?
Now,
Yeah.
why is this important? Because by
That's so
creating these
interesting.
high-resolution models, NASA scientists are able to better understand
Isn't
the
that
behavior
crazy?
of Earth's
Like the 9-day, and then
systems.
you see China just
Like how
on
plumes of
24/7.
CO2
Right.
Isn't that
interact
crazy?
and spread
9-day,
with
and then
weather
China's
systems.
on.
For instance, you
City
can
never
clearly
sleeps.
see the
Mm-mm.
impact the
Damn,
day-night
look at
cycles
Africa,
have
bro.
on
I
CO2
know.
emissions. This is due to daily fluctuations in human activities,
so crazy.
cycles of photosynthesis, and fires flaring up and dying down.
And,
Our
and
ability to
Latin
run such
America's like
simulation
more
allows us
popping
to
than
see how
Africa
individual data
That's
points
crazy.
or South
influence the
America.
larger
Excuse me.
picture, uncovering previously unknown atmospheric relationships.
crazy.
They have more
and help
forests
us
though
better
for sure.
understand
That's
the
fair.
complexities of our atmosphere.
But their winds don't. They don't have like as much
Crazy
winds.
wind like we do.
Yeah. I thought that was
insane.
pretty cool. I thought when I watched
Yeah.
that, I was like, wow, I was really mesmerized, you know, because you can visualize anything, you
It'd
know.
be super fun to work on stuff like that.
Yeah.
At NASA, like that at NASA, just like some leisure, just making some programs. Of
Right.
Track CO2, and then it
Mhm.
looks so beautiful.
Yeah, yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
super fun.
Yeah. Did you see the Earth was round?
No, I didn't actually. They actually just kind of like folded it together, just so it could spin around.
Sure. Yeah, yeah,
Could've
yeah.
had it laying out.
Yeah.
They
It's like a
should've.
panoramic image.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
still a flat surface, but they put in the pano.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, for course.
For sure, 100%.
Okay, so I guess like for my last video, what do I want to do for my last video? I would say that I'm gonna do the Trippy Red video for the last
Interesting.
one, and this
I
is
am a fan.
You like
fan.
Trippy?
Down in Ohio.
Well, if
swag
you've
like
driven
Ohio,
through
for
Southwest
sure.
Ranches, you may have seen it, this blacked out mansion belonging to a multi-platinum musician.
Local 10's Janine
Holy
Stanwood
shit.
met up with Trippy Red and got an exclusive look at the property turning heads.
Can't do that.
Nestled in the middle of horse farms with supersized plots in posh Southwest ranches is this.
They didn't
A
play his
tricked
song.
out,
to disrespect.
blacked out mansion. It's a little goth, maybe a
What
little
is this
punk,
audio they're playing?
I don't know.
and all attitude of its owner. Nice to meet you, Janine.
Trippy.
Okay.
That's fine.
Rapper and singer
It's fine.
Trippy Red.
No way. No way.
I can't.
Mom's idea, but it made so much sense
Dude,
because
that's
it's like
actually
our
kinda
favorite
dope.
color. We love black.
What do you think when you
I
see
see
it?
the Addams
False.
family.
God
Ain't no
damn.
way.
Elmar White. At 24, his music has already gone multi-platinum and diamond.
I can't let that go either. I didn't know that was the music
Like
video. I guess
Travis
I've never
Scott.
watched it before.
I need a lot of space for my
Crazy.
creativity. I can't like function in a small area. I can't
You're
even
sitting
function like
small roof,
being
you know what I
around
mean?
other people.
No shit,
But
right?
that roof is like probably 3 times the size of ours.
I always preach this to you. Tall
Yeah.
ceilings, man. You need the creativity. You need the tall ceilings. Tall ceilings, like, it's fucking so known to, at least to me, like, tall ceilings are so crucial.
For sure.
I like to have my own personal space, privacy.
2 years ago, he purchased this 19,000 square foot
His
house
cars
for
collection's
7.5
insane,
mil,
too.
and it looked like this.
nuts.
I like that they're all black.
Until he hired a crew to start painting everything, and we mean everything, black.
I love the color black. Like, it's just my favorite color, honestly. From the floor out here to the
Does he ever
roof.
show the inside?
He just finished painting this house and says it took nearly 3 coats to cover all of this. As you can see on the outside, they're still working on the electrical and landscaping.
Still
beautiful,
working
though.
on it. Like, I'm gonna have statues out here. I'm gonna do a pavilion over there.
He knows he's the talk of the neighborhood, even spotting comments on the community Facebook page.
They were talking about it on Facebook. They were saying like, oh, it's nice. And some people were like, I don't know.
And what do you think about what they're saying?
Halloween's rolling
I
around.
like it. I mean, it's food for thought. You can say what you want to say.
Yeah. And, you
There you
know,
go.
I like that he knows what he likes, you
Yeah,
know?
that is good.
I always hate people who are wishy-washy and they're trying to like please everybody or they're trying to like
But he's like, this is for me.
This is me, dude. This is me. Yeah, I like that. You know, I like that he knows what he likes. It's pretty cool. Like him, Trippy Red. I don't know if I really like Trippy, but like, you know, I know. I know.
I'm a fan. I think I'm a fan. Fanboy.
He's got
like
some
bangers.
That's fair.
People be hating on him because he's not like
intelligent,
as big. Wow, that's crazy. He's not as big as like the other guys.
He's probably pretty intelligent
in his genre.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He's still pretty fucking ginormous though.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
people think he's mid. It's like I don't know how to explain that. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like people think he's mid.
That's fair.
I enjoy his music.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna compare. He's his own. I think he's his own thing.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not gonna go there for him to sound like someone else. I'm going there for his
him.
shit.
Yeah, for his personality. And I think
For
that's what I like the most about that. You know, is that if you see the personality shine through, that it's him. You know, nobody else. And I like that. I'm a big fan of that. That's why if when I get my own home, man, I would love to just to be able to paint, have some statues like those fucking stone statues, little little fountain, some water features. Maybe it's like a little like creek that runs by the house, so you can always hear running water. You know, like a little space where you can go into a cove that are like covered by plants, so you can like have
like a little observatory. Type
yeah,
shit.
well, kind of like
so
a cool
fire.
area during the hot day. Like you just
Right.
need everybody needs shade. So like having a little shade spot, then have a little fire pit, then like having like an area like toss some ball, throw some frisbee, like some shit like
Gotta
that.
live like a villain, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you gotta enjoy yourself
some
too.
Crazy shit going on.
You know, like if you can't bring over people and like have feel comfortable about the space, then like would you buy a home for?
Right.
You know, like I understand like spending the night at your home, but you also should be able to like entertain a little.
Right. I feel that.
You know, I don't know. I liked that.
Fair enough.
You know, I liked that. That's all I got. You got any final things to wrap it up on?
I do not.
You don't?
It's the Wild Wild West.
You got nothing? Yeah. The Wild Wild West was the beginning of this episode where we fucking saw all those explosions and sinkholes and God rest those people's souls. It's really, that's a laughing matter. Like I know I like threw a couple giggles out, but that's nervous giggles, like not like
oh, that's hilarious.
Ha ha ha, but it's like
It's like,
that
Jesus.
shit's life threatening,
Yeah.
And they paid the ultimate price, unfortunately. So like
Damn. The
I know
ultimate price.
I know.
Fuck.
But seriously, they did, which is sad. So like I want that to be no laughing matter. But yeah,
Fair enough.
that's all I got.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well.
Oh fuck! I should finish that point. Halloween rolling around Trippy's house.
Yes.
It'd be so sick to decorate.
Yeah, that
It'd look
would.
dope.
Oh man, and you could have like a little maze. You could like
Dude.
run a little because like he's got that black top,
Right.
and so you could like run a little maze through that black top and like yeah.
That's
and
insane.
at the end of once you get to his garage, he should be handing out full candy bars. Like not
God.
these little bullshit candies, like full ass candy bars. So
Knowing Trippy though, they're all just gonna be edibles.
yeah,
If it's legal, I could see it.
Yeah. And then he's
Rappers.
gonna be like on the face of the news, being like,
Yeah.
the
scary house in South Carolina.
rapper in prison
Rapper.
now.
Hey, yo.
Oh
God.
no.
Rapper turned drug dealer smuggling drugs across 5 states to give out during Halloween.
In Florida, I think you can buy. It's medical actually.
I see.
But yeah. All right. We're still live on Kick. We're doing lives on YouTube, and then the podcast comes out regularly each week on our main page of YouTube. Buy our merch. We try to have good prices. We're at like $28 per shirt. So like check that out if you're looking for some clothing in your future. If you need some design tees or like any cool like we got a variety. We got like some gothic shirts. We got some like some trippy shirts. I don't know. I mean, just take a look. That's orugastore.com, or find the link in our bio. At the YouTube, and then we're still streaming on Kick, And we might go over to Twitch. We haven't decided yet, but we're still streaming on Kick.
Right.
If you want to find the episodes early, but if you want to wait on the episodes, you can watch them each week. They come out on Saturday at 6 p.m. on YouTube. That's all I got. You got anything?
I will say subscribe to our TikTok or Snapchat.
Yeah.
Damn, we don't have links to our Snapchat out there, do we?
We don't. No. I don't even know how to get to it, you know?
Damn, you're right.
So we'll have to figure that one out too. I guess we just regularly get this information out to our viewers.
Right.
And so thank you so much for watching as well. We appreciate you
On God.
coming along for the journey and, see us through this process. We're constantly upgrading. So
slowly but surely.
Soon we will get a stream deck for you to be able to
I don't know. How
It's $100.
Oh damn!
It's $100.
That's not bad.
And you don't have to have your phone out anymore.
Yeah, I know.
You could just have notifications that pop up like, oh, chat, or just like, oh, somebody got us a super, or like.
Damn, I thought it was like $1,000 or some shit, like some crazy.
No, this is $100, and you connect it to the computer, and it's just a screen that you press. It's like this.
Dude,
with an
LCD. Streamlabs with that. That'd be gas.
I know. And so then we get the data center.
Where you're cooking.
And then after that, push all
content.
that and push the content, run our socials up, like Twitter. We're trying to get active on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snap, and then also if we wanted to change our backgrounds, we could just have like a little tent thing behind us.
Talking green screen?
Yeah, like a green screen thing, and then it's easy collapsible and shit like that. So I'm not mad at the backgrounds now, but eventually if we feel like risky and crazy, so
fair.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, thank you again. Tune in next week, and love life. That's all I got.
It's the wild, wild west down in the east into the west.